the guy needs some water to start. You guys ready to order, or do you guys need more time?
Nah, we're good.
All right, so what can I get you guys?
Bottomless mimosas.
We're here, right back in your motherfucking ears. I forget which one is which. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. It's the official Brunch Boys. Oh, I forgot that. Welcome. This is the official Brunch Boys podcast. All right. Today we're joined by very, very, very special guests.
Ooh, that's a lot of berries.
Now, if you haven't listened, we were on their podcast, but these are our ladies, and we're doing a collab with them because they had us on their podcast, which you should have heard. You should go listen. 3 Single Broadz. Ladies, how you guys doing?
Hey.
I like that.
You like how we do it in unison all the time. We're so good at that.
That's how we do it.
I like that. But today we're not doing any bunch of the week or any most of the week, kind of in a time crunch. So
that's okay.
Keep it to
It's about us.
It's about you guys.
And you did bring alcohol, so it's not like you completely left us hanging.
Instead of a mimosa, they decided to do straight Captain, which I guess I'm here for.
We're those girls. We're those girls.
Cheers. Cheers.
But so yeah, we're just gonna get straight to it this week. But before that, we'll do our usual, cleanup. We'd like to give our shout outs to all the teachers, the nurses, all the psychiatrists, and psychologists, anybody taking care of our physical and mental throughout these times. We appreciate you, and anybody going through any injustice throughout their life, anywhere around the world. Hope you find justice, and make sure you follow us if you're wherever you listen to us from, YouTube or Spotify, anywhere, Apple, especially Apple. Give us a rating, takes us up the list, so we'd appreciate that each and every time. But yeah,
Classic. Thank you.
That was your phone, right?
Oh, yeah,
I thought it was your phone. I was like,
that was my bad. That was my bad. I'm professional.
I'll forgive you.
yeah, it's your show. Do whatever the fuck you want.
But obviously, if you're watching from YouTube, we got a new background. We didn't make it yet, but it does look good though.
It does look good.
Yeah, courtesy of the ladies. So thank you guys.
Technically, courtesy of the Hidden Gem in the Venture X building in Southside Bethlehem.
Yes. Thank you, the Hidden Gem.
That was good.
That was good.
How are you?
Thanks. Do voiceovers, thinking about an 800 number because times are tough.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll
Sure.
Well, they're taking porn off OnlyFans. So.
That's all right.
We're gonna talk about that.
They have a list. Let's not take over, ladies.
But yeah, without wasting any time, we might as well just get to it. You guys want to introduce yourselves and
Sure.
talk about where everybody is? So
Yeah. So I'm Ashley. I'm one of the 3 Single Broadz. I'm the singlest, actually, of the Single Broadz. So that's what I bring to the table.
Yes. Okay. I'm Jenny. I am the single mom. Am I single? Am I not single? We never
don't really know.
We never know what's happening.
Heavy on the ish.
I know I sleep alone at night.
That's single-ish. Yeah.
But I am the single mom, so that's kind of what I bring to the table.
Yeah, and then I came from a divorce of being with someone for 10 years. So I'm just freshly in the dating pool. So I'm kind of sometimes seeing someone, sometimes not seeing someone.
So what about this time?
This time I'm seeing someone.
She's also never online dated.
I've never online dated, so I bring that perspective because I won't ever online date either. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not missing a lot, girl.
No, that's why I'm I just won't do it.
Yeah. I forgot to introduce my co-host. My bad. No, I'm not gonna play it. I was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it to you. But you guys already know we got dated here.
Yeah.
He's just quietly sitting here because he thinks we're all crazy. So he's trying to.
No, we are here for y'all.
For real, though. We really are here for you guys. So, how did you guys, get into your podcast? 3 Single Broadz.
The podcast actually started more of an idea with Jenny and Annie. Y'all at a concert.
I was listening to a lot of podcasts at the time, and one in particular that was, I won't name drop it, but it was about fucking guys, and it was women telling stories about men that they had fucked. And I'm listening to these stories, and I'm like, this is the boringest shit I've ever heard. Like, you're supposed to be like raunchy and all. And then I started listening to more like Single as Fuck podcasts and a bunch of other ones. And I was like, I just feel like me and my friends have so much more to offer than these like more popular podcasts. So at first I reached out to Annie. I was like, would be really interested, like a single mom and a divorcee. And like, maybe we get Ashley, who's never married and doesn't have kids. And it's kind of like The View. We all have different perspectives of being single. And that's kind of where it started. And it really became like our therapy through COVID. We started right before COVID. Yeah. So then everything shut down and we did most of season 1 on the phone. Yeah. Which was a challenge,
with
but also
guests,
fun.
Too. We managed to work those bad boys in,
Yes, we did. Yeah. So it's been a crazy wild ride, but it really has become something that we're proud of and we want to keep doing. And, that's the limit.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, no, for sure. It's kind of the same way for us. It is kind of therapy when you sit here and you're able to just be you.
Yeah, it really is nice
No
to
matter
just
who's
have that
watching,
freedom.
you can just be you. And I don't know, a lot of people don't really understand that. So it's like, you guys talk kind of crazy. Just being us.
Well, I think that's
because people sometimes relate anyway. No matter how crazy we sound, there's always someone out there who's like, oh yeah, no, I feel that, so that's kind of makes it worth it too.
Most definitely. And I think that's why we clicked. Like when I listened to your show, I was like, yo, it's like us, but dudes, like we should totally do something with them. Yeah. So, I mean, it is like, we're in a little club of our own, but
for sure.
I'm having fun. I don't know about everybody else, but
we wanted to keep it about what we want. We didn't want to set too many goals or expectations. It's like, let's just do it. Let's have fun and let's see what happens. Yeah. And that's how we've done it this entire time and how we will continue to do it into our season 3.
Exactly.
Which will start this
We'll
fall.
be starting this fall probably.
Okay. All right. That's good. So what can people really expect from your podcast? Like, go back to
what can't you expect?
I mean, I think it depends on when you listen to us. I think a lot of our earlier stuff was a lot about our crazy dating stories that we've all it was a lot of our our raunchier stuff,
our whoring 20s,
and then
or 30s.
Progress. I think it's become more about just taking care of ourselves and how we can do that and still maintain dating at this point in our lives, because there's a lot of different priorities than we were in our whoring 20s.
Yeah,
so
facts.
It's really about the relationships that we have with other people and the relationship that we have with ourselves.
Yeah.
So one episode will be about squirting. One episode will be about setting boundaries. You know,
we're very well rounded. We cover the love languages. We talk about
a furry. We interviewed
I was going to say we interviewed a truck driver and furry. You like that?
That's a good episode.
There's so much to be had in that.
You want to be a furry? What would your furry be?
What would your costume be?
I'm not a furry.
But what if you were? What would it be?
It'd probably be a tiger. I would.
Bro. Get out of here with tigers.
I knew you were going to say that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Because of the hair, it could have been easy.
I thought you were going to
way out.
That's true, tiger. But I feel more like
like what?
And even like a puma or something that's even more
You wanted to say panther, didn't you?
No, actually, I thought puma first.
That's so good.
He's just talking.
What would you be?
So what would you be?
A nasty man.
Well, what if Amber was like, babe, I want to try something new, and I feel like we would dress up, let's dress up in a thing. Yeah.
You'd be like superhero.
It doesn't have to be an animal.
You could be
a superhero, a Pokemon.
I feel like if it's a superhero, isn't that just cosplay though?
Cosplay,
nasty man.
Some of it's cosplay.
So make it an animal. Go ahead.
Furry is cosplay.
So you would be like a superhero, because
I'm not doing a furry, bro.
I'm not being an animal.
It's
all right.
soft.
No.
Is it though? Not all of them.
He loves the softness.
We interviewed a moose, so I can't imagine.
Oh yeah, he was a moose, right?
Yeah.
So no, I don't think you have to crawl, but you have to show up with absolutely no fucking judgments, Avi. And then whatever your inner thing is, our guy was a moose.
Man.
Yeah.
So he started out as Goofy, and then he worked his way up to the moose. Yeah. And I feel like you just have to walk in with big dick energy and confidence.
Well, I think it's kind of like.
I feel like that.
Without it.
Well, what if you put on swinger world? It's everybody has their own rules and boundaries about what their intentions are, because there's some people that go to furry conventions just to dress up. They're not going to this underworld sex part. Yeah. They literally just want to dress up as a mascot.
Whatever they want to dress
so
up
it's
as.
not. It's what you want from it. You don't have to have sex with it.
You don't have to have
Dress up
sex.
to dress up?
Yeah, just go talk to somebody.
No, that is the other thing our show has done. No kink shaming.
Yeah, we don't kink shame.
Nasty man.
Play that song. Play his thing.
It's different. It's definitely different.
I mean, yeah.
Like wanting to be Halloween when it's not Halloween.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
And honestly, it's not like we got like a statistic on how many people just show up in the costume. Maybe it's like 1 out of 100 people.
yeah.
Yeah.
I bet most of them are fucking.
It's extra weird. I mean, what's the difference between that and the green door? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
What?
What is the...
Y'all?
I know. No, I know.
You know.
That's because you live in Bethlehem. So,
I'm like, Whitney,
Deshaun.
who is our mutual friend, is the one who really dove deep about the green door
I
to
know about
me.
the green
But
door. You
The
would
green
have a great
door.
time there because you're nasty.
Don't. He'll be walking in thinking it's like fun, and in reality, it's a giant,
"No, it's
nasty
not.
ass sex place. So like you pay whatever the door fee is to go inside, and it feels like anything goes. For instance, I saw a whole woman walk in with a little chihuahua in a little dress, and I was concerned for the dog, but that was what entered. And I've seen 2 bears come out and take pictures of each other. Do you know what a bear is? Not an animal. 2 hairy gay. Yeah.
not a furry.
I confused you.
Teach them something
Goddamn.
today.
Yeah. 2 giant hairy gay men are walked out of the building. They're bears. That's what a bear
He
is.
knows that.
See, he needed the refresher.
Yeah, so the green door was known for like having like glory holes
Yeah.
and rooms where you could like go and get like blowjobs and shit like that, and it was
Look
for
at that
gay
face.
men.
He's
And
ready.
for
Yo,
straight
he actually
men.
now looks
But it's
very
also, I
curious.
believe, I want to say it is the, like
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to say though that it is like a sex shop in the front. Like you could walk in.
They're always a sex shop in the front.
Yeah.
It's like a mullet.
My dad used to like to drive past it and honk the horn and scream out the window, "I know who you are!" And I always laughed when I was.
The location's a
lot.
little crazy.
The
though.
times that I see a lot of cars in the parking lot is what baffles me the most about that place. Like
Sundays
1
are
o'clock on a
popping.
Saturday afternoon, there's like an orgy happening. I'm like, not at nighttime.
Time doesn't matter. Time is irrelevant.
No, I
no,
haven't
I've
been
never
there.
been
That is rude. No, I just know. I've driven. Listen, I drive past it literally every
Every
day
day,
twice,
yeah.
and I've seen some shit. No, I don't like for real though. I'd maybe go inside just to see what's happening.
I would
'cause
100%
curiosity
go
kills me.
inside. What? Let's go. Road trip.
Oh my God!
Single
Third
Broadz trip.
episode,
Yeah.
Broads and the brunch boys
Together.
from the green door.
Yes.
You man. Are you even allowed there?
She could come with us. Yeah, she could be the
Right.
4th broad. Fuck it.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, what are you trying to say?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking a question.
Things should be with it.
Right.
If she's there.
He's on one right now.
Right. Play this back to her.
Ask her questions. Let's call her right now. Let's really spice it
call
up.
her.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Nah, don't call her, yo.
I had way too many questions.
Exactly. All right, but what are difficulties you guys have faced, doing the podcast so far though?
Scheduling has been a real
Yeah.
bitch. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
It's hard too because I work an opposite schedule of like the rest of the world because I work in a bar. So it's hard because I'm free Monday afternoon when these guys are at work, and they're free Saturday afternoon when I'm at work. So yeah, scheduling definitely, and COVID.
I
Yeah.
think my biggest challenge was like learning how to do the tech stuff.
Yeah.
That is facts because you were the queen of that.
Episodes don't sound great because of it, so it shows. It's just that's probably been our biggest challenge is like getting the
Technical.
sound right.
Like our
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, we should have never shared a mic. Oh, it was
know.
so sad. You
Yeah.
guys missed out on
Like,
so
You're
much.
coming
that's
back.
the
It's
biggest-
fine.
Yeah.
We'll be
We could
back.
just make it a thing. You can be like our friend Eli and just show up every season.
Every
be like,
season,
hey.
yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Our friends come on our podcast. They just be like, "Yo, we're pulling up." They've been on
Yeah.
multiple
Facts.
times.
Like, do you guys often have like planned guests? Because I feel like that's what happens. People just show up at your house
they
when they
just
know
show
what's
up.
happening.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Whoever's free, it was just like,
Yeah, they're like, "Yo, you guys doing the podcast?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Alright,
come
we're coming
through.
Over, yeah.
we
We'll
gotta
just
stop
talk.
that
fun.
shit. Because I'm saying, besides me,
Yeah,
this guy,
our one boy.
No, you straight up have to be like thoughtful on who you have coming on your podcast.
Well,
because
that's the one
person
thing I
has to have
learned
something.
doing a podcast is how great my interviewing skills are. And now,
Facts.
but see, now though, it's like in my real life, I'm at work and one of my coworkers is telling me these raunchy, like I want to interview him because the shit he was telling me.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just literally at work, like, oh, so how big do you like to be pegged? You know, like how threesome with guys or girls? Like I'm legit interviewing
you have left
him.
the room.
Yeah.
You have left the room.
So I'm trying not to interview people in my real life because I've realized that I'm so good at it from doing this podcast. Because we definitely have more of a, you know, with our guests, they're there for like an intentional purpose. And we're like, why do we want to bring this person on? Like, what are we going to talk about? You know, so we definitely have some people that we want to bring on again. And, you know, but we've interviewed a lot of our friends, which is fun.
Yeah, now same for us. But like we have a mutual interview that didn't go as I thought it would. But he knew ahead of time that it probably wasn't going to go the way I thought it would.
You don't fucking listen.
What? Oh, you're serious with that face too. You didn't listen.
It was
I feel it.
It was one I thought would be fun, but it ended up not being what I exactly thought it would be.
What you thought it was going to be?
Like the energy the person brought, I thought it was going to be way more because the way they portray themselves online.
Yeah.
That's what I told them. Like the way people act
online
out of the camera, that don't mean shit.
And that's one thing we're realizing is once the camera comes on, people just change.
Stop, because I forgot it was on. So
I know,
who
me
knows
too.
what
And
I've been doing so far.
Wiping sweat off.
That's what really. That's what happens though. A lot of people they freeze up. Like they're like, oh yeah, we'll go.
No, we're the opposite.
And then it's just like. Freeze
that
up
makes sense. And not having expectations, though, is...
Yeah, you kind of have to... You got to know who you're interviewing, but at the same time, you can't expect them to show up with their A game.
And like I said, it was a mutual...
You got to listen. I mean, if he's telling you...
It was ones that... It was somebody you guys had, and then we had on ours, so it was kind of like,
someone we... Oh.
It just, how it went on yours didn't go exactly like how it went.
Yeah, but you also see how OCD ridiculous we are with our plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we have
plan.
Stuff worked out, questions. Because
we're
when that silence happens, you got to have a backup.
Some people don't, they see the camera and they see the mics and they get nervous. So it's your job, you know, to keep the interview going, to guide it, to get them talking.
We did. I was cracking jokes the whole time. We did.
I listened to a little bit of this episode.
Yeah, I just kept going on and she was kind of getting upset, but it was what it was.
Well, that happens.
You're pushing buttons. Pushing buttons? What?
I was like, yo, we're not going to be boring.
Well, because you had to save it. Yeah.
But we still loved it, though.
It's still good. It's what brought us together. So
yeah, it is what brought us.
It was just, like I said, just a little expectation, bro. Like, it's not, you ain't going to get it every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That happened with one of our guests, and I was so excited to have her on. And she was my friend.
You talking about your future wifey?
I am, and I was sick at the time. Like it was partially my fault because I was going through my own health shit, and I really didn't feel good. But we brought her on anyway, and it was just my energy was low.
Yeah,
and I was.
It was like a quick episode too.
It was a quick episode.
We didn't give her enough time.
We got to bring her back on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I love you.
I've had
it happens.
The low energy episode.
Yeah.
Even I mean, as
sometimes
the
we get
running
really,
the
really
show,
stoned
you show up
too,
that way too. Yeah.
Sometimes we get too high, and then it's like. Oh.
That was the COVID recording at home. I always ended up smoking too much, and then I'd cough my face off during an episode. It became a thing.
Yeah, it did. It's true. Everybody got
forget
their
what we're
totes.
talking about.
And out all the lighter sparks.
Yeah, it's
not
leave them bitches in. We Lil Wayne. That's how Lil Wayne starts his song.
I'd be like, yo, just leave it in anyway. That's how we are. We just leave it in. Let's see. What would the name of the podcast be if you guys all got into serious relationships? Like,
I thought
if you got
about
married.
You did think about it?
Did you think about this?
The three not so single broads.
Okay.
It's simple,
That's a lot to put on a sticker or something, but I like it.
No, we still.
Single or like
I think it's more about, obviously a relationship status is single, but it's also like, even if I get married again in the future, I will always be a single mom. Like that's what kind of, I don't want to say defines me, but I will never be with my son's father or whatever. And so I will always be responsible for him solely. So even if I married somebody else, I would still consider myself a single mom because my new husband is not responsible for my child. I'm responsible for my child. So I don't know. I also feel like now that we're in our mid to late
35, girl. Just say it out loud.
I'm not 35.
I can say it out loud because that's right.
Okay. I'm not 35, but sure. I think things change in that if we were to ever get married again, if you ever got married again, I don't know that I would share a bank account. I don't know that I would do the things that people do.
You would still do single girl stuff.
I would still have my independence.
And that's what I was going to say.
Sure.
I mean, I hope I get married one day. That would be fucking nice, but I'm still going to be this person. I've been single for so long.
So no
Good
name
luck.
change then.
Yeah.
Well, it would just, maybe not so would go on there.
But then, okay,
Single
so
Broadz.
reverse then. And so let's say you all got in serious relationships and then you change the name and then it all ended.
Exactly. Oh.
You go back?
See, that's why you don't change names.
Yeah, I don't think I think if
now
anything,
become
we
too
just
much
slap a
work.
sticker on it,
Yeah.
But there's,
We'll just
when
become a symbol like
when I
Prince, it's fine.
mentioned the other podcast that I listened to, which was Single AF, which was actually the title I wanted originally.
Yeah.
And it was taken. And so then I listened to Single AF, and both them bitches were in relationships. One living with the man.
Yeah.
So I was
Wow.
like,
That's very far from
I
simple.
think you guys should keep it though, because then it at least shows like the journey.
yeah.
Most definitely, yeah.
And I will
Journey.
always identify as a single broad.
I think just because we're so independent, because I don't know, like at this point in this life, it's just I feel extremely independent. So
Yeah.
the
Well,
idea of even
George,
possibly
you
getting
can
married-
answer this, not to call out your singleness, right? But you get to a
knows. I
certain
talk about it all the
age.
time.
Well, that's what happens. You get to a certain age in life, and you're just like, you know what? This is who the fuck I am.
sir.
So hopefully, the other person that I'm supposed to be with likes it, because it's
Yes,
not
sir.
really going
Buckle
to
down,
change, and
and
you
let's
just
go.
gotta go.
That's exactly how I
Yeah.
am. Buckle down. Let's go. That's
Yeah.
me.
Let's go on this
You
adventure
want
together.
somebody to match and be better.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting older, and as you get older, your expectations for relationships, not just with romantic relationships, but friendships, family members, all those relationships change. I don't have the same relationships I have with my family members as I did 10 years ago because
Preach, girl.
I ain't
Yeah.
dealing with the bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
That's how I
I
am.
don't have the same friendships I have 10 years ago
Exactly.
because you find out what really matters. You know, and so I will always identify as
As a single broad.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I was hoping to hear.
Yeah.
But that's good though. All right, so sticking with the marriage thing, right?
Yeah.
So like, what would be, you said you want to get married one day,
Yeah, one day.
and you
I've been married. I don't
I've been
know
married.
if I could do it again.
and you've been married too.
I've been married, but it was very short lived, and I was very young.
I was going to say, you are super young, though.
Very young. We were 21, my
And-
son, you know.
And when did it end?
We were married for 13 months.
13 months.
Well, legally, we were married for like 5 years because filing divorce papers is a bitch.
It's that name change, yeah.
I'm still legally in his name. But we were only married in a relationship for 13 months.
Got you. Okay. So,
I would
since
get
you guys
married.
were married. Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So
yeah.
since you guys were married, or like, what would be like the benefits of getting married? Like for us guys, you know what I mean? We're young. We're not married yet. So it's
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I'm like, why?
Scott, can you please
The
continue?
moral support's like, what the fuck are you talking
You're
about?
here for moral support. That is not moral support.
Sorry about the distraction.
That's good at all.
Right.
She fail at that job.
Yeah, I don't.
There wasn't any benefit to my last marriage, so like I don't
Whoa.
really.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
to this amazing
really,
single
please,
woman.
please
That's
dive-
not-
dive
you're not
deeper into that.
helping.
I really want to know. No, dive
next.
into that.
Like, yeah, I don't know if I could ever get married. Like, it would just be more about like, because my relationship idea now is something that I want to create with the person I'm in. Like, I don't like the normal rules. I don't like the whole relationship bullshit. I want to make it what we make it. So if we together decide, yeah, fuck it, let's get married, then cool. But like, I don't want it for anything else other than us going, let's do it. Like, let's just get married for us being married.
Facts. You don't want it to be a big
do
thing.
it because society is telling you.
Yeah, or like we're living together.
Like,
we're
hi,
together
we've been
for
together
so
2
long. I
years,
did
now's the
that.
time. Yeah, it
That's
should
why
be-
I got married. I was together for
Yeah.
5 years, and then we, that's the next step. And then after that, we talked about having kids, and
Yeah.
even like I felt guilty about the divorce because like I made this promise in front of my whole family, and like here the fuck I am saying I'm
So
out.
did you initiate the divorce? If I may
Yep.
ask.
Oh, she needed to.
No, because I looked at a stat. It said 70 to 80% of women initiate the divorce.
Wow.
Because
And
I
I think
feel
that's
like for
crazy
women,
high.
a lot of times their relationship is like over long before y'all even
I see that
realize
too.
it.
Yeah.
And by the time we're like, okay, I'm done, there is no coming
really
back.
done.
Yeah.
Women take a
Therapy
lot.
for like 6 solid months every other week.
Therapy?
That was, like couples therapy. So
Jesus.
I
They
feel
tried.
confident in giving it
Yeah.
a chance and working
Yeah.
through the stuff. And then at one point I was just like, nope, done.
For me, the only reason I would ever get married again is just to have that commitment with somebody. I want that next step to happen naturally,
Yeah.
and to be like, okay, we want to do this because we want to commit to each other, to being there for one another. I don't care about the legal, because really all a marriage is a legally binding contract coming from a paralegal. Like it's a contract, you know, and that's how it started, you know, however many years ago. So I would want it to be more about the getting up in front of the people you care most about and saying, we're committing ourselves to one another. As far as the benefits of a marriage go, I mean, you get to make the rules in your marriage. You get to say whatever it looks like for you. Like maybe your marriage says
people do that.
That's what. Yeah, there's so much stigma around an open. No, I'm not saying that that's great for everybody, but there's so much stigma I think about like an open relationship and
Or creating your own relationship rules. I don't think people in couples talk enough about what they expect and what they want out of a marriage or relationship. So
yeah.
Ooh, I had a thought. Did you listen to that love language episode?
no.
Bro, first of all, we're sitting right here. You said that to my face. And then second of all, it will be helpful for your life. Well, thank you.
Just a quick question before I forget. So would you be okay, like, what you're looking for if you never find it? Would you be okay with that?
Well, yeah, because I have to love myself comes first.
Okay.
So if I got to be great just like this, because whoever's coming into my life is only going to add value. They're not fixing me. They're not making me a better person. I'm already,
Come on.
I'm already who I want to be.
Is there?
You know?
You gotta be a power couple. It can't be like
Yeah, especially for
Someone's
me,
flag.
you know, because I have like I live with cancer.
because you're amazing.
So
I was going to say, are you going to?
yeah, we'll talk about it.
Whenever
You know,
you wanna
I live with
talk
terminal
about it.
cancer, with stage 4 cancer. And so for me, it's like, I'm not doing anything in my life that I don't fucking want to. I'm not spending time with anybody that I don't want to, because
Exactly.
why the fuck would I?
Yeah.
You know, my life is short. All of our lives are short.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and so I'm not in a relationship.
He hooked it up so he doesn't have to fill it again. Thank you.
Moral support.
Moral support.
I mean, if he's rich, it's a different story. I won't sign a prenup.
Facts. You did say that you would marry for money the second time.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Got you. Sugar daddy
I'm not
status.
mad at it.
I ain't mad at that either. I mean,
She already had one for love, so fuck it. You know what I mean?
I mean, for a tribe,
Was it
yeah, I
though?
love. Well, I did.
Well,
I,
there's love. Jesus Christ.
yes, we
Cold.
were in love, but I didn't know what love was.
Yeah.
And I
Facts.
loved my baby. I
Yeah.
loved that baby came out, and I was like in love with so much with him that it's
Well, I
natural.
feel like
that
as a
then you-
parent, is it like a thing where obviously you want your kid to have both parents in their lives? Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
So
and
you try.
see, you know, you have so much more love for the
giggling
other
over there?
person.
I am because it's the whole dilemma of being a single dude with no kid that's trying to, you know, if you try to date a woman with
With
a
kids.
kid,
Yeah.
that's the problem I've always run into, is like they're always trying to make it work with the last guy, you know.
Oh yeah, I
Because
never
you-
did
yeah, you
that.
want that.
Like you always, I mean, that's always in your back of your head as a dude who doesn't have
Yeah,
a kid. It's
I
always
guess
in your
I'm
back of
lucky
your head.
that
You
I.
always have competition.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
that guy, because it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you want
Yeah.
both parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then the woman wants to do it for the kid, and it's like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was the opposite. I broke up with my husband for my kid. I wasn't trying to make it work because I knew it wasn't going to work. We just weren't meant to be together. We co-parent great. We
You guys are the
You guys
best
really are.
co-parenters I've
split
ever
up
seen.
and never looked back. I
Yeah.
mean, it wasn't like we were like, oh, but maybe. No, that was it. Like we never. That was it. And he's got a wonderful girlfriend now, and we get along. And I mean, it's been
dope.
15 years. You know?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, you would hope at this point.
you would hope
They've
it was
had
by
some
now. Like, come on,
practice.
home stretch, baby, home
15
stretch.
years and still have that issue.
Yo, who were you all talking about on your last episode? Not that Brittany. That's all I kept thinking, but I don't remember what her name is. The one that got knocked up by the basketball player for the money?
Brittany Renner.
That was
Renner.
a lot, guys.
Yeah, no, but
That was a lot.
she's a goat.
Did you guys
That's how you
hear how
do it.
she finessed that basketball player?
She's a goat. She's smart. It just, I gotta give it up to her. I can't be
Can't hate.
in that situation. He should have done his homework. It's on him because everything about her is public.
Yeah.
If you don't know how the person is, that's on you.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I mean? It's not like
be
it's a girl
careful.
that is like nobody knows or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Like you could Google the bitch.
Exactly. You could Google her.
She has a
I mean, I
fucking
Google
audio
nobodies.
book,
Yeah.
according to these boys.
I Googled nobodies. You
a
know what I
whole
mean?
book
Like,
about how to finesse dudes, and
Yeah,
that's
she has a
exactly what
book
she
of
did.
All her escapades and all that. So
Yeah.
it's like
She making
you
money.
didn't listen to her book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's on you.
Bitch told you. Yeah.
He tweeted, "Don't save her."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. It's too late.
You are saving her with that child support, sir, because you're paying like $200,000 a month. That's
month.
crazy.
She
I
won.
think a lot of, and I don't want to stereotype or generalize, but I do think a lot of women, sometimes it's so easy to, use the baby or use the child. And I think it just becomes this whole thing that it doesn't need to be. I never had that to him. I'm like, you want to take your kid? Take him. Bye.
Well, and again, I think it kind of comes back to that whole, well, I want this to work for a child. So it's like a petty, fucked up reason to do it.
But if you put your kid first, if people put their kid first, they would realize that the best thing for their child is to have two parents that love them.
Yeah.
And want the best for the child.
We didn't get to the quotables yet.
That's one right there.
But really, I've said that to my ex or whatever, that he has baby mama drama sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's because, though, it's his fault, most of it, because he fucked her over and she's pissed and I don't blame her. And he's like, she's crazy. No, you fucked up.
You made her
but
that
at some
way.
point, doesn't she have to just get over it so
And
they
she
can
has.
co-parent?
And she has.
Okay.
And she's willing to make it work, but he's got to also, you got to meet halfway. You know, you have to realize that. You have to realize why people are upset. You can't just be like, oh, it's so stupid that you're upset. No, why is she upset?
Communication, yeah.
Communication.
It's what's missing in most relationships.
Yeah.
It's facts. All right, so for you then, what would be benefit? Because
I was going to say, what the fuck are we talking about?
No,
the benefit of getting married.
I got you. I'm like her. Interviewing is
she
on
can
point.
remember this stuff. I need a trigger. Yeah. I don't know. I'm at a weird point in my life, right? So I'm 35. I will gladly admit that out loud.
Not for long, bitch. Not for long.
Whoops.
Yay.
Those are cheering. So
Not for long.
I come from true. October 5th will roll around quickly. I come from a family of parents that are still together. So I don't know how much of it is just that's what I'm used to. But at the same time, I'm 35, I'm single, I've never been married. I feel like the further I go in life, I still want to be, I do want to be someone's wife. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I have to offer someone. And like Jenny said, it's really about I'm going to be a fucking great wife. Like, stop. I'm not going to have your children, but I'm going to be a good wife, right? Especially if you let me not have to work.
Yeah.
Let me just throw that out. I will be the best stay-at-home dog mom you have ever seen.
Wait, so you don't want no kids?
You say that, but
I
you
was
get bored.
11 years. I do get bored quick, but I'll go get it. Like, I'll go do something. I'll work at Ulta for the discounts. Shout out to Cass. That was a good idea. But yeah, no, I've always known that I would make someone a really great wife, right?
So the benefit would be you.
Yeah.
Kind of. I was also raised by a narcissist, so you have to understand. You have to understand where that's coming from. That might be childhood toxic shit coming out, but
Sounds toxic. You'd make a great wife. Okay, what's the benefit?
Yeah,
the benefit? I am the benefit, bitch. That what else do you need? But I do. It's about the commitment too. Like I know that I could make that commitment to someone. I know that I could be loyal. I know that I could make them proud of who they married. So I don't know. Yeah, it is kind of selfish now that you pointed it out, George. Thanks. But I'm still gonna roll with it.
You know what I mean? This guy.
Moral support.
Listen to this guy. Like everybody stop. Give her a clap.
He'll be clapping the whole time if I'm talking. Then
Give me a clap.
you're feeding me alcohol.
What
Shit's
would you
about to
want
get real.
in a marriage?
Yeah.
Like what would the benefits be for you? Okay, let's just say even in a relationship.
The more because
Don't think you're off the hook, by the way, Deshaun.
because the more, like, for me is like all my coworkers. I'm probably I work with 100 people, 100 some change people. So I'm one of only like 2 or 3 that's not married or in a relationship, with a kid or anything like that. But I listen to these guys and it's just like,
Terrible.
damn, I don't want it.
I also think but I also think the older you wait in life, like my parents got married when they were like 20 and fucking 22 or some shit.
Tough.
You are not the same person in your 20s that you are for them, like they're in their 60s. So my thing is I feel like the longer we wait, right, that marriage, if it happens, is going to be like it because we are who we are now.
I'm one and done.
Yeah, like I'm not trying to do this a bunch of times because I'm fine by myself.
Me too. Like that's what we had on one of our podcasts. We had. I was like, yo, if I could do it by myself, why do I need you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But again, that's why you want somebody that
Exactly.
You need to complement my life that much. You need to bring something that I'm not getting from just myself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm pretty fucking good to myself.
I'm pretty fucking awesome. So
facts.
Now, for me though, when I left my relationship, couple of things I had to get used to, which is like cooking for yourself.
That's such a pain in the ass.
Like cooking for yourself. Certain things that I would do or I would have done for me. I
Yeah.
didn't even have to ask. That it's like, damn, I have to find time to do that.
Yeah.
Things like that. It would be nice. It would just be nice. Benefit of being married? Wouldn't know. I don't know. I would hope to just find somebody that just.
Well, you just said what your benefit would be. That person that
wanted
picks
to-
up your slack.
Yeah,
you know
you-
what I mean? That
yeah.
compliments you.
basically. So
that
would
fills
be,
in the
That
stuff.
would be good for me then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be good with that. You know what I mean? But somebody that's gonna.
I have a
probably
good
be true,
cleaning
'cause I'm-
service. I can give you that.
I mean, facts. You could also just hire people to do those things that
Yeah.
are missing. But yeah.
That's true. When we make it, I'll do that.
Busy bee cleaning.
When we get the money, I'll be like, all right.
Yay.
Then I definitely won't need nobody.
Yeah. But then again, then the only reason that you're with somebody is because they add that much value.
Nah, but
Yeah.
it'll be cool to I guess somebody to travel with, like, you know,
Yeah.
That
sometimes
person to
once in a
do
while
shit
to
with,
do shit
right?
Because I like to do shit.
Same.
So it's like if I can find somebody I can tag along, like I can't hit my boys all the time.
Because
Like,
sometimes
you're-
it's fun to have somebody person that's in a freaking long-term relationship.
Yeah, like he doesn't travel. Yeah,
I'm not that go.
You did miss out on the, where'd you go, Atlanta?
man, that was sheesh,
That sounded like it was lit. Yeah.
We're going at the end of next month, so.
Yeah,
Okay, nice.
yeah, but yeah, it would be nice to, you know, once in a while, instead of taking a guy's trip, you know, take
Yeah.
girls'
And
trip.
like to
Yeah,
go do
I
that
agree.
romantic shit. Let's go to Sandals and be in a freaking fancy ass room with a swim up pool or something.
Well, even just like
let's go
brunch,
do romantic
you know, or
shit.
dinner. Or,
There you
we talked
go.
about this when you guys were on our podcast, which again is 3 Single Broads with a Z.
The number
let 'em
3,
know.
letter Z.
That is it.
But we talked about this, how when you go out alone, you always sit at the bar. You don't want to sit at a table. Whenever we have this whole conversation.
He broke that though. He broke that cherry. He went by
No, I
himself.
did,
Yeah, I know. But
but it was still.
He
But it
didn't
would,
like
but
exactly
it
what I
is
thought it
nice.
would be.
It is nice though to have. See, my problem is
didn't like
I
it.
make my son do all those things with me, and I'm like, we're having date night. You know, we're watching a movie together. We're going out to dinner.
That's why you had a kid though, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's what they do.
Yeah, but I mean, he's like, he's 15.
Doesn't
so,
matter. He's still your
Yeah.
kid.
I should like let him do his own
What about
thing.
you, bro?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Your
Yeah, what are the benefits of marriage?
Your benefits since you were, you know, 12 years
The
of slave.
never ending fiance.
Did you say 12 years? Don't laugh at that.
I'm sorry. We're serious right now. Tell us the benefits.
Trying to make it a day. I don't know.
Have you been with
We'll
her
get to
12
13
years?
years.
12 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Dessert.
June 28th.
You even
More
have an
support is
anniversary?
even surprised. No, that's another clap.
That is a good.
I thought it was yours.
I'm getting married for her, to be honest.
Oh my god, that answer breaks my heart.
No, I want to get
Clarify.
married. But I'm
Give him
not
a clap
like,
for that one, or
Is there a
No,
what's
is
the
there a
opposite
boo?
of a
Is there a
clap?
boo for that?
what I'm trying to say is like,
That was yeah.
You hate us right now.
good regardless whether we got married or not.
Right.
That's your girl, you know.
You just love her. That's your person.
Well, you've been together 12 years. I mean, you have commitment.
That ring is like, oh shit, this is.
That's not like the end all be all. Yeah.
Like, we can do that without that.
So Deshaun, get on a plane, go to some amazing island, and just get
She wants
married
the wedding.
again.
She wants the wedding.
Whatever. She's
Let
either
her
not
have
getting
it. Let her
married,
have
or
it.
she could go to an island and get married.
But
Whatever.
for you,
And she kind of wants to do that too because she's like, she's trying to distinguish who she wants to invite. And I'm like, if you do a destination wedding,
Yeah, that list
can
is
cut down.
small.
you can invite everybody, and then whoever shows up, shows up.
yeah.
They're paying.
My friend did a Sandals White House in Jamaica. Note this in your head in case she changes her mind. She invited all the people that she would invite to her wedding. And I told her, because I was in the travel industry, I was like, listen, if a handful of people show up, then you have to be okay with that. And she was. 36 people showed up to this bitch's wedding.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that's amazing.
that is dope.
Yeah, right? More
I'm
people than we
surprised.
expected.
I'd only expect like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
she wants to like a third cousin, a fourth cousin. As long as my boys and my immediate family.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
You know.
Yeah. Because for you, it's a celebration. For her, it's a,
50 people at my
this is
wedding.
it. Yeah, I feel you.
It didn't suck. It was nice to have
The
everyone
presents
there,
will be
but-
nice.
How many
Go ahead.
how many of those people you still like close contact with now?
Just like my bridal party and immediate family still.
That's crazy.
Yeah, girl, you had a lot of people that showed up to your wedding.
150.
You don't need all those people.
No.
at your
Yeah,
wedding.
no, you don't.
The gifts were nice and they blessed us very well. We were able to do a lot of things after the wedding. So that was a perk.
I
But
said you could bless me by staying home.
exactly.
Facts.
And not worrying about it. Yeah.
All I know is if you get married on that island, the 3 single broads better get a fucking invitation.
Yeah.
That's your idea.
I'll help plan it. You don't even need to help.
If I-
Amber, if you listen to this, I got you, girl.
If I got married again, it would be something either
Extravagant.
we out or something very simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something very. It wouldn't be a whole. The wedding is the most exhausting part of the whole situation.
I have been
And
to many people's weddings, and you all seem
Same.
like you're so busy the whole time. You
They
don't
never
even get to
enjoy it.
enjoy it. You don't get to do any of the magical moments that you envisioned in your head.
Yeah.
No,
Half
send
the-
me to
my-
an island somewhere.
The night that I got married.
I'm banging on my wedding night. So.
I didn't either.
That's how you knew what
I didn't either.
Red
were
flag,
so tired.
girl.
I ate Taco Bell after my wedding because I was too busy to
Taco
eat dinner.
Bell.
Hold on,
Yeah, because I was
please.
too busy to eat
You
dinner.
didn't fuck after that either.
She said she cried.
I cried on my honeymoon.
She did. Because it was crusty.
He's an ass. He was just an ass. Like everything. Well, he got really sick, and then it was all about him. He was very narcissistic too. So nothing I could do could help him. He was just miserable, and I'm like, this is my honeymoon.
And do you see how
I wanna
gorgeous she
live.
is? Like, why is she? No,
right?
she doesn't need to deal with this
Yeah.
crusty ass energy.
Yeah, we're done with that.
I knew it was bad.
Jesus, no sex on it, yo.
I didn't have sex, but I'm sure there's plenty of brides.
There, bro. That's
I-
crazy.
Because you're so tired. That is the
Nah,
longest
we ain't
time.
That I've heard that
We're
though.
not
That
tired.
happens a lot.
No, we're not tired.
The bride's tired.
I was until 5 a.m., y'all.
You could
I was
just
up
lay
till
there. Let me
5
go
a.m.
Just go
down.
on a
Playing
plane.
shuffleboard.
Yeah, just get on a plane.
I get it.
That's
but
crazy.
I was ready.
Yo,
Well, because you have to get your
go
whole
downtown.
hair and your face done, and it's a whole thing. You guys just have to show up and not
Yeah.
be too drunk. You
The
know what I mean?
wedding is, I don't,
Ooh, shit! I hit your
Huh?
microphone.
Not on
Sorry.
the wedding night.
well, I would if I wasn't throwing a party for 100 and some people and stressed out of my mind
Alright, so
and
we're only throwing a
running
party for 10
around,
then.
you know? Yeah, that's what I
feel you
mean.
should go
Keep
for
it
the
simple.
the simple one.
Keep it
The small
simple.
one.
I'm gonna need some buns.
But do what makes you happy. Do what
I
makes
need
you
some
happy.
buns on my wedding night.
my wedding night, that is a one-
if I'm
Don't even do the wedding night.
Yo,
Just
if
go,
I'm telling
do
the
it like
whole-
before
No,
the
but
night.
I wanna
so
have
that way
sex
you can
all
get it
day
in.
on the wedding
Like
day.
he said, look, it's for weddings and stuff are mostly for the women, right? We can all
Yeah.
agree, right?
I feel like I don't like where this is going.
No, I'm
so
just-
if the
I'm just
wedding
saying,
is
no,
for
no,
the
no.
okay, go ahead.
Just saying,
I'll let you
mostly
finish
for
your
the
thought.
women, right?
Go ahead.
So I mean,
bad?
if I can at least get something out of it, be some buns. That's all I'm asking.
That does sound crazy.
I want
So
a
you're saying
relationship.
put our stress and sleepiness and maybe Taco Bell belly aside, and we're just supposed to lay there and let you fuck us because it's
Nah,
your
you're not.
wedding
I don't want
night.
you to
I
do it.
want to. I
don't wanna do
want.
it.
Well, expect that to happen.
You
from what
should
these
want
two
to
are
do
saying.
it. You should be
course.
so happy and so in love on your wedding
Exactly.
night that you want to do that. I'm trying to show up late to my wedding because we're doing it in the fucking parking lot.
Facts.
Like that's the type of relationship I want. We didn't have sex on our wedding night because it was the craziest day ever. I don't want that again. The next time around, we doing crazy shit. Like
Gotcha.
I
gonna be a
know what I
ratchet
mean.
wedding.
I'm saying.
I was
Yeah.
rallying till 5 a.m. You saw, I was.
I didn't see shit because I went to bed.
You see, she wasn't
I
tired.
was not.
No, my ass was
saying.
tired. I freaking
Like-
Irish goodbye out of that
Like,
shit.
yo, the night's over. Fellate
He was
me.
having too much.
the night's
No.
over, please. No, see. No. No.
Wait a minute, no.
Y'all at least gotta take turns or some shit.
No,
you
no,
don't
of
just
course,
say
but I'm saying though.
It's off.
Yeah.
You first.
No.
Side note, don't say fellate me, period.
I said
Yeah,
that.
like.
You want me to continue? Of course it's gonna continue, but you know what I mean? Let's get the party started.
Yeah, no, I agree with you though. I want.
Yeah.
I think you should be so happy that day that you want to.
That you want to fuck is
That
what
you
we're
want
trying
to
to
fuck
get to.
your now
All right.
husband. Yeah. Okay. Fuck.
all.
Next question.
Moving on.
That's what I'm saying.
So Fellatio's a trigger for you.
It's just such a word. I don't know.
No,
It's
I don't like the
moist or
command.
something. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
what's this kind of?
I don't like the command. It's not the word. It's the command.
Oh, but some girls like that though.
Yeah. No, not me.
That's how
No, I get. I know. but
Listen,
when I
if
say-
that's
when
his
I say
thing, he's
things-
got to find
no,
a girl
but-
that likes it. Do you actually throw that out there, though?
Yes, there's
You
some
know he
girls.
does.
Girls-
You
girls
know
like
he
that.
fucking does.
But they like that.
You don't. They
Some.
don't laugh
I said
when you
some.
say that?
We destined to be friends, George.
I could see me at 24 liking that.
Yo.
No,
Facts,
no.
they are in their
And how old
20s.
are these girls?
Yeah.
Oh, they're grown.
Like grown over 18 or grown
No,
over
like
21.
grown. Oh, over 25. Like, they're grown women. Like,
All right, all right.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh my
Like there's
God.
some girls
Listen.
that they find like
They
what
want
you
to be
said.
told what to do. Yeah. I get
Yeah.
it. I get it.
This sounds crazy.
It
to
does,
you
it does.
because you can't do
Make
it.
you laugh?
Because you can't do it.
No, he's very serious when he says that.
Yeah, dude, if a guy said that to me, I'd probably laugh at him.
I would have the reaction I usually have. Ew.
Do you know what fellation means?
That would definitely be my follow up with some of the people I fucked. Like, you're using a pretty big word there, buddy. I
Use
thought we were
another,
just
use
doing
it in
this
a
for the looks.
sentence. Fellation me?
You a nasty
Hit the
man.
button. We need buttons, broads. We need
This
buttons.
guy-
I know, we do
Nasty.
need buttons. What are all your buttons? No, don't.
Well, we got the intro, we got laughing, clapping, the crickets, and then our intro, outro, my intro.
Yeah.
And we have the when we do quotables, we got this.
Well, that's a pretty sound. I like
It is very magical.
Annie, figure out how to do this.
I know.
You got it. Oh, you could download you could do it on here.
Oh.
Because we got a couple more.
This is a sick Negro.
Yeah, I've heard that used many times.
So yeah, you can do that. Do it on the
Oh, that's
computer.
cool.
Yeah, do it on the computer.
Nice.
See, always learning.
Tips and tricks.
But let's see. Where were we at? Okay, so when it comes to like your job, right? Your job found out what you guys talk about.
I work in a
You
bar.
fired?
Yeah.
I work in a professional financial atmosphere.
So you can't even talk about it at work, huh?
No, but there are some customers that like know me personally that know. But yeah,
so what
no,
about
it's a
you
hush
guys?
hush for me.
She works at a bar, so
I work at a
it's
bar.
all
I be giving
open.
out my
She's been
stickers all the
interviewing
time.
people during
I
her
interview
shift.
people.
Yeah.
One of my servers just told me about how he had to leave work early because he was going to have a threesome
Hey.
and he was gonna get pegged.
Yo.
Oh, look at these two. Like,
No.
go ahead. Equal opportunity up in this bitch. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Relax.
yeah. Which I don't know.
not
So-
judging
No kink shame at this
So
table.
we
I
had-
was about to be like threesome. I'd leave work too, but then the pegging part,
Yeah.
I'm
But
like,
pegging is his thing, so clap.
Okay, so rewind.
What is pegging?
So
Go
I
ahead,
had.
explain.
I'll tell you.
Moral support. You need a definition.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's got you.
So
Some of
let
our
me
listeners
rewind
don't know,
to.
so go
I
ahead.
work at a very busy, high volume bar and restaurant in downtown Bethlehem, and we just had Music Fest. I know you were doing some security work at that place, but it's cool. It's fine. But anyway, so my owner threw us a party the day after Music Fest ended at his house, a big pool party. So we're there. Me and the two girls are in the hot tub, and we start talking about 3 Single Broadz. And so she asks me about pegging because she listened to an episode when I said, it's my goal. Like, I really want to peg a guy. And so we were talking about it in the hot tub. So the next day I'm at work and this server came up to me and he's like, yeah, like, his daughters were there who are like 11. He's like, I heard you talking about pegging in the hot tub and like my girls were there and I was like mortified. It's like, I am so sorry. He goes, oh, no. The reason I thought it was interesting is because like I'm into that.
Oh shit! So the definition of pegging is a man who enjoys a woman fucking him up the butt
With the strap on.
with a strap on.
Getting fucked
Moral
in the ass
support's
with a
done.
strap on.
Moral
By a
support
woman
needs
though,
to pour his own drink.
I'm not talking man on man relationship.
Yeah.
No
It's
flesh on
specific
flesh.
to there's no flesh on flesh.
I was gonna
There's
say in
only-
guy terms, this isn't gay stuff.
Yeah, no, this isn't gay stuff. This is straight stuff.
that is definitely not straight. It's a little bendable.
It's
You know,
bendable.
Well, he said the first time. I mean, he this motherfucker gave me a breakdown.
Listen, there's a lot of
He
nerve
gave you a
endings in the
breakdown.
prostate.
Well, I say all the time that I think a lot of straight men deny themselves anal play because they think it will make them gay. When it won't make you gay, it'll make you come. Okay, let's
I could come.
Let's be.
I could come.
But what if it's
Not
the
as
best
fast.
orgasm
I was
of your
told, look,
life?
I was looked in the eyes while butt ass naked, told this will be the best orgasm you ever had, and I said, nope, good.
Because why? Because you think it'll make you gay.
No, I'm just good.
That's just not.
Okay,
I mean,
Actually,
I'm
doesn't
in the
like it
no
either,
butt
so-
category too, so I'm
I know,
I
I
feel
do
you. Like, don't stick anything up my ass.
Let her
thank you.
do that like a finger.
Oh, he love it.
Yeah, see.
You get
love-
your
he love a
you get your
fist.
salad tossed.
Yeah,
You
he
get your
love a
salad
fist here
tossed.
and there.
Smart man.
Nasty.
Smart man. Smart
Play his
man.
button.
This
Play
is
his
a
song.
sick Negro.
What? He like a fist here and there. You know what I mean?
Whoa!
Come on.
It's a lady fist. It's smaller. Yeah, no.
And you didn't say no, but
Didn't say no.
But yes, moral of the story,
FYI.
yes, my job knows about this podcast.
okay. And what about you?
Not really. I just got a new job and it's in education. I read part of the handbook. It feels like they wouldn't really like what we talk about. There's one of the people that I work with I've known for a very long time, so she's aware that I have the podcast. I made a confession to my other coworker today because she's cool, and another dude, which is the one I'm curious about to see if he listens. Because there's some shit on there.
Yeah.
They're talking about my
Hey,
sex
you guys-
life.
you guys do have some
It's
shit.
scary meeting people. I'm like, so like,
I do a podcast.
there's a whole podcast,
Especially
a lot of
guys,
information on
yeah.
their life.
We literally have an episode titled "Do All Women Squirt?" and
Yeah.
like a dude
they
is
don't?
looking at that first.
No, they don't.
Got it.
The answer is no.
The answer is no. You have the ability, but whether or not you have the partner that can figure it the fuck out.
Yo,
You already know
tell you,
vaginas
once you
are
do
like
it- once
very
you do it
complex
once-
puzzles.
yo, they could down me. I
I'll
know.
teach you.
It's called. It's in season 1
stop.
of Three Single
Don't
Broads.
stop.
Yeah.
Word.
But
Don't
also,
stop,
it's
won't
Do
stop,
All
can't
Women
stop.
Squirt? Listen to that episode.
Yeah,
Moral
there's a
support.
whole episode. We look up the
He's not gonna
science
listen.
behind it and everything.
Yeah. What the fuck? We've been sitting here for an hour and a half.
Hold on. He literally said before we started this. He said, "I think I followed him."
You do.
It's the number 3 Single Broads with a Z.
Can you?
Podcast is our Facebook
I
group.
said it like 5 times, bro. Yeah.
That's what I said.
What are you doing?
He's all up in our camera too. Moral support.
Moral support.
Knock, knock.
Points out.
He's never been here before.
I even tell, like, I come from a super religious conservative family. Hi. And I even tell them, I'm like, I'm bi. I do a podcast about fucking sex and shit. Like, you got a problem with it? Then bye, fuck off. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Gotcha.
Like,
That's
my
the
son even
attitude I
knows.
take. Even in my job, I'm like, if they find out, they find out. If they fire me, whatever,
Exactly.
fuck.
But that paycheck hits really good, so I'm not
I mean,
trying
I
to make
feel like if
confessions.
they like if you're doing this in your personal life, you're not advertising
I got freedom of
it at work. You're not. It's not like you're sitting at work, like, you know, talking. I don't know. I just feel
Yeah,
you don't
I
even
don't know.
mention your
I'm
job.
my own
Like,
business, so that
Y'all,
don't even matter.
y'all don't mention any of your jobs on.
No, we do a pretty
I
good job
talk- I
at.
mean-
You talk about it because you can,
McCarthy's Red
but
Side
we
Pub, come
don't.
see me.
Yeah. Do you guys? Does your job know
I
that you
talk
do
about my
it?
coworkers all the time. They all know.
You talk about your coworkers, but do your coworkers know that you have a podcast?
They all wear my shirts and hoodies at work.
Stop. That's
My
awesome.
boss knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
He found him actually. He's like, I found you. So yeah. I'm like, that's not how I am here.
Do you feel like you're famous though when someone says that? Because I would. Oh,
Oh,
stop.
I do.
Well,
You're famous when you're not.
listen, there's levels. We might be at like a D, but we're there.
I get like this week. I've gotten 2 people that I would have never thought would enjoy
Yeah.
our podcast that hit us up and were like, "Yo, we listen, love it.
Yeah, we
Like,
We
always.
laughed the whole time," and I'm like, "I would have never thought you would."
I
but
told
Right?
my
appreciate it,
coworker
though.
that we were doing this,
Yeah.
and he waited on you when you guys came in. He's like,
Oh,
I
shit.
waited on them, the brunch
Oh, yeah?
boys, no way. I'm like,
Do you feel famous yet?
Sorry, guys.
Toot your
That
own
did it
horn.
for
Go
you.
ahead.
Tell you, people know that you don't even expect. You know, what I mean, people listen that you don't even
Facts.
expect.
We always love when we find out that guys listen, because I mean we're 3 women talking about
Sex,
the
that's why they
female
listen.
perspective. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're talking about sex too, so that's helpful.
I only hear about 2 dudes talking about sex. Keep that shit
Well,
to yourself.
facts.
Yeah.
You also were pretty floored at what we
are
talk
friends that
about.
we're gonna
Yeah.
start a podcast
Yeah, I
like
don't
that.
hear
It
about
was
that
like
shit.
a little crazy. You got to have a girl in there.
Yeah, how you
Yeah.
advise
Yeah.
me about
Yeah.
women. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't get that. That don't make no sense to me.
Facts.
I want to hear about sex from women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No creepy way. Don't.
And I mean, if I was to hear a podcast with 2 dudes, it would have to be like actual porn stars.
Yeah.
Because they did a
Yeah.
podcast like, you know, because
Yeah, you
they
wanna
know some
know.
shit
Yeah.
that I wouldn't know.
Yo, I would
mean,
love to
so
interview one of them.
something like that would be.
I know if you're a porn star and you want to be
Oh,
on.
I know a porn star, but she is a girl though. But
Who cares? She'll feel very
We
comfortable with
interviewed a
us. Then.
stripper.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know how to make the female guests feel comfortable. Hint, hint. Just saying.
Oh, now so did we. That was hey. We're good at that too. You know what I mean? Some people just can't handle the jokes. That's all it is.
Oh, that's
That's all it is. It's just the jokes is different.
George knew what I was throwing
Well, I
down
think
there.
too, like,
We're here. We're
the 3
here.
of us are 3 different
Missed
perspectives,
each other completely.
which is like one I
So-
wanted. You know, like we're very different in our sexual experiences,
Yeah.
our dating experiences, and so we're 3 different points of view. So it's not like, you know, Annie's doing the same things I'm doing, or Ashley.
Yeah,
we're all
no.
different. So
Yeah, I
that's
don't
what
want to
that's
peg
what
a
I like
single
about it.
human being, and you 2 are on that train hard.
Oh my God, I
I'm
want to.
on it hard.
Jenny's
I'm
on
on
it
it
hard.
hard.
She's
That
the
was good.
conductor.
I like that. Not on it hard.
No.
Hey.
She's a soft. She's
Over
soft.
True, I think she would be the soft lover.
So you'll peg him with a soft one, not a hard one.
I'll peg him with whatever the fuck he wants.
No,
to
she'll
do.
be like,
But
she'll make
Gentle,
love to
gentle,
you.
caress
She'll
his
fuck
butt.
you.
Yeah.
He loves you.
I want to peg you to hurt you.
Passion.
No, I'm
You gotta
not.
fall in love with
I want to
Annie.
peg you to hurt you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, word?
no.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Wow,
Tell him
she's
I heard him.
yeah, it's a little
So
rapey.
No, I want them to want that. Though.
Yeah, I know, but ill still.
You're my favorite.
All right,
Yeah.
well, we're talking about pegging. Do you guys think that you guys are good in bed? We could go one by one, please.
Based on personal reviews, yes, I'm good in bed.
Okay.
I mean, I know I'm definitely listen. There's
about to have her deep dive.
Yo, she's
deep
sitting
dive,
like,
deep dive.
yo, that big dick energy is coming off of her. Yeah.
Like there's not a lot that I won't do. So
Yeah,
if I find someone to connect
Hold
with, that's why I'm like, sure.
It's always the quiet ones you got to watch out for.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a freak in that way. I've always kind of been
Thanks.
a freak. I remember giving blowjob lessons in high school.
yeah
Lessons?
same.
Like girls are like, how do you do it? I'm like, just put your tongue back, girl. It's fine.
I still do.
this,
I'm like
you got this.
spit on that shit.
Fellation classes?
Fellation classes. all
Holy
day.
shit. Yo, I should have been in your high school. Goddamn.
But yeah, I feel that, and I think it has to do with confidence. Not that I'm like confident in it, but like this is vulgar, but I just love dick. So like, give me
Moral support fell out.
He's done.
So I mean, there's
What woman doesn't?
Yeah, so
Straight.
I mean, there's
how
some.
can you
Yeah.
say I'm not good at what I do if I'm passionate about it? I really enjoy what I'm doing.
So I was gonna ask, like, what is like your strength and passion?
Yeah, it's passion.
Got it. Okay. All right. Let's go.
Passionate.
Enjoy it.
'Cause
I mean,
you
I
ready.
know I'm definitely good in bed because again, I'm adventurous. I like to do different things. I'm all about, pleasure. I've pretty much name it. I've done it with the exception of fucking pegging. So if you're out there,
Did you guys hear our episode where she talks about the slurper?
Yeah.
We'll come back to that.
I would love to tell you the slurper story. How strong is your stomach? No, I'm just
I like how you looked at Deshaun when you said that.
No, but I've had, I've done threesomes. I've done it all. And I think, yeah, it's the same thing. Like, I'm here to have fun. Like, I'm here for this to be fun for all parties involved.
Facts.
Now, are there times where I've had lame ass fucking sex? Of course.
Do you have a vagina?
Yeah,
then you've
of
had lame ass
course.
sex.
But I think
We have lame sex
I think
too.
if I want it to be a good time and I want to have fun, I'm gonna make it fucking the best sex you've ever had.
And isn't that really what makes a person bad or good? Is how much they
They want
put
to.
into it. Yeah.
How much you're into it? Because there's been plenty of dudes where I'm like, I'm giving this fucking
Minimal
work
effort.
right now.
Yeah.
I'd be like
this
that.
is not good. So
For sure.
but the slurper, I mean, I'll just be real quick about it. But I
Go ahead.
basically met this guy on Plenty of Fish, and he was all about, like, he wanted to fuck me in the ass, which I was like, yeah, I'm into that. So I went to his house, and thankfully he had a small dick, which was perfect for anal because,
Pinky.
yeah, you want it to be tiny.
Baby gherkin.
So he was all about, he wanted to,
Wait.
It
Hold
is,
on.
okay.
Can I guess it?
yeah, go ahead.
Did he nut in you and then slurp his own shit
Yes,
out? Oh,
yes, of my asshole. Yes.
I knew that shit. I knew it.
Clap.
Holy
Do the
shit.
clapping. Do the clapping.
That's crazy. What? What a nasty man. Hold on.
This is a sick Negro.
Oh my God.
Moral sword has
Whoa.
lost it.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was a bit.
What?
That was nasty. It was a nasty
but can
story
I tell
to
you,
begin
like,
with.
literally when he did it, it turned me on so much. I like squirted everywhere. So.
Jeez, yo. For the squirt. For the squirt.
For the squirt.
For the squirt. That's for the squirt.
Trying
Yeah.
to get every guy that I'm dating, after they come inside me, I'm like, so you gotta eat that now? And they're always like, it's so gross. I'm like, it's your fucking body.
That's why they don't like it.
That's why, yeah.
Most women don't even.
Oh, now I have a question for you guys. Do
Jesus.
you kiss after fellation? I can't believe I said the word, but here you go.
I mean, if I didn't bust a nut, yeah.
But what if you did?
If I bust a nut,
In your mouth.
What's the limit? What does she need to do for you to kiss her then?
I already believe it.
I mean, what?
We talked about
do
the
you
butt
kiss her
stuff.
after you come in on your mouth?
no.
Then what does she need to do? Does she need to mouthwash,
Yeah,
brush her
just
teeth?
mouthwash you go.
First of all, it's your fucking
It's
cum,
your
so
body.
you deal with it too.
Hold on. I mean, with the women that I have, laid with, they have no problem. So you guys have a problem? It's okay.
Oh, that's fine. We already determined from other comments that
You know
we
what I'm
just
saying?
gonna be friends anyway.
It's okay. It's okay. But no,
No kink shaming. No
nobody's
kink
No
having-
kink
shaming.
shaming.
Yeah, no kink shaming. That's my kink. Go mouthwash.
Go to the dentist.
Dated
Yeah.
someone who was like that.
Yeah, facts. You did say you had to use mouthwash every time after you guys were done. That's
Yeah.
I'd be like, you're never coming in my mouth then. This is
No,
too much
then
work.
fuck
But I don't-
you.
Then
that-
fuck
no,
you.
But that's the thing. I don't. like,
Facials all day.
that's probably when I was younger.
Fluids everywhere.
I did
Yeah.
the coming in the mouth thing, but now, not so much.
Your friend is gonna need therapy after us. Stop giving us alcohol. Look how we're talking already.
No. Anyway, Ashley, are you good in bed?
Fuck yeah, because I had these two bitches to give me advice. I was a late bloomer when it came to sex. I didn't lose my virginity till I was like 22. I made up for it.
Damn,
though.
at least you. Nah. Let me chill. Nah,
Don't you dare.
I won't. I'm
Yeah, I was an
saving it.
early bloomer. I was like giving blowies.
Yeah, so like I had these two bitches to give me all the advice.
So,
And
wait,
also,
hold on. Can I?
Go
What
ahead.
was your strength? What was your strength?
Oh, what is my strength? Probably being adventurous.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I'm a Libra, so by nature I want to please you.
All right. No, we don't Libras. He doesn't even get it. Never mind.
He doesn't want to talk about it, is what it looks like.
Now, do you think you're good in bed?
I think I am phenomenal.
He thinks he
bitch
shits
needs to use
excellent. What are you
mouthwash.
talking about?
You got the voice, right? I had to put the voice out.
You did. You put your sex voice on hard. Yeah.
phenomenal.
That's incredible.
I mean, to me, it's just I'm like that. I'm a pleaser too. Like to me, it's if I can get you off first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
to be, like, fun.
It needs to be fun. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
So
like
if I get off, I'm just like, oh nah, this was whack.
Yeah.
This was mad whack. So it's like if I get you off, then I'm ready to go. Like I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm like, oh, you know what I mean?
it's about the fun and the effort and the vibe you put
Yeah,
in.
it
in
should
the
be a
work.
good time. It's sex.
If you're gonna
I
lay
mean,
there like a starfish, I need you to know that you suck in bed, and you should probably do something about that.
Patrick.
Patrick.
Gonna be Patrick out
Yeah.
there.
So be a Patrick star.
Nah, but as dudes, we get the you get the girls that just want to lay there. That's kind of whack.
That's
Sometimes
boring.
we tired though. I have
No,
been there.
I
trust
get
me.
it,
No,
but
but like to
All
me,
the
let's say
time.
if we just start talking and then it's like we're about to have sex for first time, like
Yeah, that is.
Oh no! Just lying there doing nothing is like you're married.
no,
sex.
first time sex, don't put your A game in.
Yeah.
Nah,
You need
nah,
to
nah.
Don't
B
put your
game it
F
at
game
least,
in.
but
I
don't
mean,
F it.
yeah.
At least a B
Yeah, because I
game.
got to see how you move.
Yeah, you got to give
Yeah.
some effort.
Yeah.
You got to let them have a taste of it.
You got to exactly. You don't want to give it all to them, but you want
Yeah.
them to have enough.
Yeah, for
that they'll
sure.
come
You
back.
gotta be like, yo, fellate me.
So no, oh my god!
I say it because I know you guys are just like.
I actually don't mind.
drives
it.
me up immediately,
If I was
George.
drunk enough and you said that to me at a bar, I'd be like, sure. When and where?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
I feel
it'd
you.
be like
That's-
that
Maybe
sometimes.
I'll use that. Fleece me. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe that's what. Maybe I just want to own
fleece
it.
me.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let's say before she pegs a dude.
Yeah.
Teach me.
Or could do that. But for me, like if a girl's like, yo, eat me out, I'll be like, all right, cool, I'm ready.
Yeah,
Let's
well,
go.
yeah, I hope so.
Let's do it.
I dated a guy who didn't do that, and it was.
I
Yeah,
still question all
sorry,
of that.
There was a girl we met at a bar. She was telling me, you probably remember this. She was like that. Her boyfriend at one time he didn't eat her out probably 5 times. They were together for 2 years.
Oh god.
But
Well, I mean,
then-
if you can count it on one hand, that's
not-
I've been in that
good.
relationship before.
But she got with a dude. He was in a wheelchair and he ate her out every time. She was like, it was the greatest thing ever.
Wow.
Every time.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, I
Gonna lay
dated.
on it anyway. So
I dated a guy. I dated one guy who didn't do it at all.
I stopped.
You
One
did
guy
stop
didn't do
him.
it at all.
That's crazy though.
He
I don't
didn't.
understand
Yeah.
how.
He told me that.
Yo, his excuse. Please tell them what it was.
He told me because finally I brought it up.
Good.
Because I was filleting him, and then finally I stopped because I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. You never eat me out. Like, what's going on? And he basically said that he asked me if I had HPV, and I was like, yeah. And he said that men could get throat cancer if the girl has
He didn't eat
HPV.
her out.
So I looked it up online, and it's like a really small percentage. Like, it's stupid. So anyway, then I went and I went to my gyno and I had my pap smear, and like I got a letter that said I don't have HPV. And I was like, look, like,
And
I
he
don't
still
have
wouldn't do it?
HPV. He was like, special occasions only.
That's just a dude that doesn't want to eat pussy, and he should just go ahead
scared- he's scared
and
of
say
it.
that in the beginning.
He's scared of it. That's
He's
all it is.
married now, so
Not happily married. We'll go
yeah,
ahead and
he's
say
married.
that.
Well, maybe there's actually women out there who don't like it.
Oh,
or-
there's dudes that don't like head either.
I mean,
don't
yeah.
have somebody.
Imagine having a whole dick. And not
I know personally.
I think that the people who don't like it have probably never had it done properly.
That's what I be saying.
Maybe.
There's no way because if I could introduce them to some of the females that I know, change your life.
Why do you look at us when you say that now? I'm joking.
Well, for dudes
You guys-
especially, clearly you were traumatized.
You guys say you guys are great in bed. Why wouldn't I look at you guys? I can't look at him.
I mean,
Go crazy.
Stop
Like
saying
when we're
that.
together and I say
Stop
something
looking me in
crazy,
the eye
I
and
look at
saying
him.
fellation.
So you guys are the ladies here, so
I feel you. I
Yeah.
was just being a smart ass.
Yeah.
But I think especially for women, I think if women don't like being eaten out, it's probably because
They've never, yeah,
They've never
or they
had it
had
done
somebody,
properly.
because we do know someone who was shamed on multiple levels for her vagina. It was too wet.
That's fire.
Who?
It was too clean.
Yo, tell her to pull up on the boy.
She is single.
like, is this your seat?
I've had that.
Those were complaints.
You wanna
Too
know-
wet, too clean.
Too wet, too clean.
That's every.
What do you want to dry and stinky?
Perfect.
Right?
Tell her to pull up. Where's she at though?
I'll let her know. I'll let her know.
That's what you mean. It's ready.
Yeah, pretty much. Means you're doing the right things,
Wet, too
bitch.
I don't like it if my hair ain't wet when I'm done.
Yeah, you want to be. Your face should be soaked. Your face should be fucking
all
soaked.
clumped up
If
on
you're
the
doing
side,
it right, yeah.
No.
So I
And
like-
and do you kiss a girl after you eat her out?
Only if she kisses me.
And
She has to
that's
initiate it. I won't.
That's
because
respectful.
I don't-
Because of
Because you
yours?
don't
Yeah,
do
when
that.
I'm done,
I feel that.
Pulls me and is like, "Oh, kiss me."
You're like,
then-
fine.
Yeah, fine. But
I mean, women
don't
taste the
initiate it,
amazing.
though.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, y'all do.
I know. I
Stared him dead in the eyes when you fucking said that too. Like,
do. I know. I've tasted both. So
shit.
We do though. Yeah, we get it. All right, so I got a question, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is, let me give credit before I even do it. Follow Robbie World on Instagram. Some funny guy. But he had this thing. He was going around asking girls. All right, so best D in your life that cheats on you all the time, or smallest that's 100% loyal? We could go one by one. Let's go.
This was really hard for me. I actually thought about
Right.
it a lot last night. I am torn because I've had a small dick, and not to
Wait,
say
wait,
that
Anal.
everyone
Not
was,
you personally?
No, not me.
She has a big
My
dick.
Experienced a few.
anal.
The jokes.
No, I'm not. Like, I'm not super.
You
like, I
sell that
my-
like it's your job,
my
bitch.
personal needs require something more than that. So I'm sure there's someone out there for people who are less endowed in that area, but I'm not one of them. So cheat it up, baby. I want that big D.
Okay. Okay.
See, I need more context, I guess, because is the cheating like secret, or do I know about it? Because I'm more about the.
Stop.
No,
This-
you know about it.
Oh, if I know about it, then we're basically in an open relationship,
Yeah.
and go ahead, baby, sleep with who you want to. Just bring
That's
that big
how
D
I-
to
That's a
me.
new level that I wasn't ready to work into that question, but okay.
If you know he's like, if we're talking like a secret double life, no, I don't want that at
I
all.
don't know about it.
I don't need that big D that
Bringing
bad.
it to me.
And he's like, bring that big dick over here. I don't care if I know you're cheating or you're not.
Say less.
Well, that's true. He did say
About
best
to
sex.
slay it. And then I'll be
Best
out.
sex.
Best sex, yes. Whatever.
okay.
I don't care if I need
Heard
to
it.
know or not.
I don't know. I've been cheated on way too many times. It hurts. It's too.
Well, and here's my thing. Am I dating
Too
you or
traumatic.
just fucking you? Because if I'm just fucking
Yeah,
you,
that's what
then
I
go
mean, any
ahead. Give me the
context.
best dick of my life.
No. This is you're in a
If
relationship.
we're in a
You're
relationship.
in a relationship.
and I know he's
That's
cheating.
hard.
Yeah, and he keeps cheating, and you don't want him to because you said it hurts, right? So
Not if I know about it. It's more the lying that hurts.
Yeah.
If you're telling me I'm
If
going to
it's
fuck this
openly-
woman, I'm going out tonight and I'm probably going to fuck a girl, and then
you
to
never
me,
know that though, unless you already have it lined
unless
up.
you have it lined up. If you're online,
If you're
like,
making
in an open
statements like that to your fucking girlfriend, I hope you have it lined up. Like, I'm just saying.
Yeah. But that's
Don't be
more,
starting
then
to fight
that,
for
that
nothing.
crosses the border of being in an open relationship.
Yeah.
Because if you're going out, if I don't want you to, and every Friday you're like, okay, babe, I'm going to fuck some girl, and then tomorrow I'll come and fuck the shit out of you, and I don't want, like, I don't know. There's just
At the
many
end of the day, if I
layers.
was over it, I'd be like, fuck it, then I'll just take care of myself.
you know, can I cheat on you too?
Yeah.
No.
You guys are asking a lot of questions.
Hard
Go.
then.
I tried to stick with one or the other.
I mean, long story short, big D all the way.
big deal all the way.
Big D
my
that
life
cheats.
all the way.
All right. So what about you? Take the loyalty. I know.
I would take the loyalty
you
because
would.
I've had the best sex already, so that's great. That's wonderful. It
Get
fucking
yourself
was
a chode.
horrible.
Ah, not
Chode.
a thumb dick. What if it was
a thumb dick, a chode.
Well, and as a woman who has just dealt with a tiny penis, not
you
dealt
did?
because I didn't have sex with him. No,
I don't know that I've ever had a guy that was like so.
Chode.
Yeah, I
It
don't.
was really tiny. So, but at the end of the day, like I've had big dicks that were awesome and cheated. Best sex of my life.
Why would you put
Fuck
that in me?
it.
Come on, relax.
Because I'm talking to you. I'm answering your question.
okay. All right.
If you feel triggered, that's on
I'm
you.
not- I'm just trying to. All right. Never mind. You got me. There you go.
I'm just saying.
was
I'm
good.
just
That was
talking
good.
how you feel. It's how you
go
feel.
ahead.
But yeah, no, I would take the loyalty because at the end of the day, listen, if you got that tiny dick, we're gonna be real. You got a tiny dick. You know you have a tiny dick. I know you have a tiny dick. It's not a fucking secret.
Mr. Dependable to the
And
rescue.
there's toys. Like there's toys to use.
And those.
Eat me out. out, do the things like
Anal.
For me though,
Not
I need
anal.
that, like, body to body, be on top of me, be inside of
Ramming
me.
that shit.
But like
right?
there's strap-ons where dudes can stick their dick in it, so it's like
There's
they're
also
putting it
the
in a
pumps.
fleshlight.
We talked
Yeah.
about that on the pod. Remember?
The pumps too.
I have a coworker who his girlfriend for Christmas bought him Extendo.
Jesus Christ, why did he announce that he has a small dick to his coworkers?
My coworkers, if you hear the stories, they're
They probably talk about dicks all the time.
all the time. I walk
Even
into
if you
work
have a
and it's
small
just,
one, are you going to talk
I mean,
about
I work in a restaurant. I
wouldn't
feel
talk
you.
about
every
my
time I
small
walk
dick.
into work, it's the same thing. It's dicks all day.
dick small dick?
I dated a guy who had a pump, and it was a really fun toy to play with because, you know, it feels like the best. Somebody's sucking
Your soul
you know,
out
like
of your
it's somebody
body. Yeah.
sucking your, yeah, it's better than any head you'll ever get
Yeah.
because it's literally it's like women with a
Investments.
vibrator. Like I'm not a big toy person because to me, like a dick's never gonna vibrate. So as fun as that is,
Put a
it's
ring
like
on it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
it's
There's
still
toys.
not. I mean, toys are.
Or I could just, you know what I mean? Never mind.
You're never gonna vibrate, okay? I hate to break it to
flames
you.
over there that are intense.
Never gonna happen. Just like this, my mic fell. But just like this sucky thing is gonna be better than any, you know, because it's like a
I mean, if
fucking
you're willing
machine.
to give it up to the machine, yeah, it was probably good.
But it was fun though, because I would take the thing off and then just, you know, blow it.
Yeah.
And then he would, you know. So it was fun. But
I was
know.
going to say no one sees your hand motions, what they do, because we have the
They do.
TV.
We got it.
Or we
But
have the
I don't
camera.
know that it made him bigger.
I don't think it makes you
It just made
bigger.
him
Harder and-
harder and yeah.
Just like a cock ring, it's the same. It puts all the blood flow restricted, so
Let them know. They don't
gorgeous.
even know. Yo, y'all
Yeah,
listen.
see, so there's
Cock
toys.
rings.
So maybe I'd go for the. I don't know. I
See, now I got you
That's
questioning
hard.
that little dick because you're out of
it's a hard
alcohol.
question. Obviously, the goals are great sex with a loyal person, but
Yeah, why can't I have both?
No, because the question.
Okay, how about you? The best head of your life and she cheats?
What happened?
The best head of your life and she cheats, or she never gives you head ever and she's loyal?
I don't need that head then. I'm good.
Okay, you pick the loyalty. That's okay.
Yeah, I choose the loyalty over it. I'm good. Before I have sleepless nights.
You're like, I just don't want to stress about someone else's
It'll be the
dick.
stress. It'll be the stress for it.
Again, I think for me, like I was saying, it would have to be something that was like
open.
open and
Yeah, but
understanding.
that's like
It
that's
can't-
something that
it's not-
is your
What about
thing.
you?
Like I'm not an open person.
Yeah.
Toilet
This
paper.
relationship. Now, if this doesn't work, let's do what you want.
I mean, but if I was an open
Excuse
relationship,
my
if I was an open relationship, it'd be different. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, no. If we're actually trying to like be like, all right, we're gonna be loyal to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, you ain't gotta fillet me.
You got to fellate me. You can
That's
never
good.
say fellate me again. I mean,
Cool.
like,
I mean, I can walk around the house still saying
He's
it.
just doing
Doesn't
it
mean-
because it
doesn't mean
triggers
you have
me
to,
now.
You have to do it. If you don't want to do it, it's cool. But
yeah.
Yeah. No, no one should feel like they're forced to. And especially when it comes to giving head, you should never feel like you're forced into it. You're putting
Yeah.
someone's
Look,
dick in your
best one
mouth.
I've ever
Like,
got,
yeah.
She literally would do it before I even could be like, oh, fillet me. I'll be
Oh,
like, yo.
shit. I use blowjobs as like, it's like I Pavlov
I love
people.
just
Like,
I'm the same way. You know, the best is when their football team wins and then you give them a blowjob. Bitch, you can get whatever
You
you
want.
want.
So in that instance, why can't I say fillet me? If you do it,
Bitch, the way they want,
It's-
fillet me.
You can say
whatever
whatever
the fuck
me
you want,
as
I'm
much
still
as you
gonna
want. For me, it's
make a
more just
face.
like the command, you know? Like, don't tell me what
oh,
to
so
do.
you don't like commands like
I don't
during
like
sex?
to be told what
So
to
what
do.
if somebody's
No, no,
giving
no,
me
but I'm
head?
saying
What's
just
the
during sex, though.
difference?
Like not in,
Not really during
No?
sex either. No, I'm
Opposite.
I'd be like, yo,
I wanna-
oh,
Tell
see,
me.
there it is.
Because I'm bossy
me all
during my
the
life.
things.
I don't want to be bossy when I'm having
See,
sex. Tell
I'm
me
a
what
boss
to do.
bitch during
Yeah.
my life.
Just don't stick it in my butt.
I like to be told what to do, but I don't. I mean, I want to be told what to do and like not like a do this now.
Yeah,
like
see,
I'm in
I
charge.
don't say it like that.
No,
though.
more
You know
like
what I'm saying?
flip over, babe. Let
I
me
feel
do
like
this.
you would be
you know?
smooth about the
I'd be
commands.
super sweet.
Yeah.
I'd be with the smoothness. Like, it wouldn't be like, oh my God,
Oh my God, just so
baby,
perfect.
can you take your legs and hold them up
No, hold them.
while I ram you on the side of the bed?
I
like,
just do the things you want to do. Do we have to talk? Is just all the
Oh, you don't-
discussion?
Yes.
Hold on, wait. You don't.
Oh, we might be
wait,
taking
hold
away your
on,
good
hold
in
on.
bed card, bitch.
You don't like talking? You don't like
No, I
talking during
talk.
sex?
No, I talk so much during sex. I'm the queen of. You're so.
But you're
big,
saying
you're so
dirty
hard."
things. You're not communicating the things you want.
No.
Okay, let's talk.
I want you to come.
So you
Oh.
have you ever like
You opened
like
up a whole
laugh
nother
during sex?
level.
You know what I'm
Why,
saying?
what?
Yeah.
Laugh during
Have
sex,
fun,
right? That's
have
just
fun.
fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gotta be fun.
Yeah, so I'd be like,
I agree
oh,
with
know
you.
what I
And
mean?
I think because like I feel
Fillet
like
the
boss
boy.
bitch.
You know that, and I said already. You say fellate me, I'll probably be like, okay.
But I like that in the bedroom because I'm like a strong, independent woman during the day. Like, that's the time when I'm like, take it over, man. Here I am.
Yeah.
I'm over
That's
there.
what I think.
She's taken.
Nah, I got that in the beginning.
You got the rundown.
He did. He asked that very
I
quickly.
also think like I was so sexually adventurous in my 20s. I have done it all. I've had Eiffel Towered. I've had orgies. I've been swinging. I've had sex with 2 dudes. I've had sex with 2 girls.
Again, we lost moral support.
So I think now in my life, it's like it's not. Yeah, sex is great and I want to do it. I also, because of my cancer, like I'm on chemo and shit, so like I don't have ovaries. Like
There's times,
yeah. So I'm more in a point where like a bitch is fucking tired. Like I just want to
But
lay
don't
here, like,
try to like snuggle,
this is
touch,
just-
Oh, yeah, don't
or
touch me.
like
Oh,
romance
you don't
her.
like-
No, her.
Oh,
Don't
you don't
touch her.
like
No, I don't like to be touched.
Snuggle
I'm
me
a
after.
snuggle, but
No, snuggle me. Yeah.
I'm sweating just thinking
Snuggle
about
me
it.
Do you like
after.
snuggling?
It's cool.
It's cool.
Gross.
You and
cool.
Jenny
Like,
are on
It's
the
gross
same
and you
page.
know it.
It's cool. It's cool when you know what I mean? Like, I just busted now. You just had the great
You
time.
just had your whole penis inside of you.
don't
The least
touch
you can
me
do is
now.
snuggle.
All the time it's like,
Oh, yeah, no. Nah,
Yeah.
but the room is cool. Like,
First
I'm
of all, I
laying down,
have my
yo,
air conditioning on. I don't
relax.
know
No,
it's
you're sweaty
savage.
after.
Yeah.
I don't care how cold it is in your room. If you just had some good sex, y'all are sweating.
Fact.
You are
Yeah,
fucking
fact.
sweaty.
Nah, that's
Okay.
still all up.
I'm still gonna want you to maybe
Yeah.
rub my butt or something.
Well, what's funny is I cut my hair like when the first night we met.
The first time
I got
you
my
guys
hair done,
met.
and Ashley like rubbed the back of my head, and she was like, "Don't you love it?" And I literally
she cringed and I touched her head, and
crazy.
it's me. Yeah.
like, "Please don't touch me."
Don't touch me. Yeah.
You like to be snuggled?
I do.
Yo. If it doesn't work out, call me. We're on the same page.
I don't know. I'm pretty.
Take a number, bitch. She's got a line.
And my man likes. He always tries, and I'm always like, "Get the fuck."
I really enjoy that you put that in quotes, but
Yeah.
that's just my personal.
Well, that's what he is.
What if they want to spoon you after?
Spoon? No, I don't do spoon.
You don't
Do you wanna be the
like
little spoon?
No, I like big spoon.
Oh, see, I
But
want
why?
to be.
Maybe sometimes.
Sometimes
the
you
little
gotta.
Look,
spoon.
okay, you could lay there. Don't wrap your arm around me.
Don't you want to be held?
No,
Do you want to be?
I hate the arm. Like the arm is crazy to me. Like I just don't feel.
So
no.
that's how women feel.
no.
No.
No, you feel.
Yes, you feel.
I don't. I also though. I really though. I don't. I have sensory issues. So like
Yeah.
being touched. I don't like being
But you don't like
touched.
it. Yeah, because you don't like it.
I don't like it
In general, again,
No, it's not
she
like I don't
squirmed when
cuddling
I
after
touched her.
sex.
Yeah.
Like-
I just don't like being touched.
Yeah, I hate being turned and then the arm around me. But if I'm laying on my back, the arm is perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Love it.
Oh,
on my
I guess,
chest,
yeah.
arm.
I like that. That's actually the only way I would cuddle.
Yeah.
Like I like to lay on the chest.
Because you like the freedom of escaping.
Don't like.
I
Don't.
love
But
that.
don't
Don't touch
impose me
me.
in your arms. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I like. But
Oh my god.
all right, let's get into some have you heard topics for anybody who's new to the show. Have you heard? We just run through some things real quick. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Might as well, you guys do the sex thing. So let's do it. OnlyFans. They're banning pornography.
Heard.
Porn.
Pornography.
in October.
Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
What do you
Let
guys
him
think?
have it, guys. I mean, I honestly think it's probably the porn industry with all of its money going,
Pressure.
listen, OnlyFans.
Yeah.
If you don't fucking stop this shit, we're
Yeah.
taking you down.
Pornhub's like, no,
Yeah.
we're not doing this.
I think it just gives opportunity for a lot of the women that were doing it or guys that were doing it. Just create your own
It
website.
lets people be in control of their own body
Yeah.
and their
Yeah.
own everything.
There's an awesome documentary on, it's not even a documentary, it's like
On
one
Hulu,
episode
yeah.
on Hulu. ABC ran it and it was about OnlyFans.
so good.
And it interviews people that, are content users on the platform. And yeah, no, let them have their sex.
But,
I mean,
but in defense of OnlyFans, it's like it wasn't built. They didn't build it for that.
they blatantly say it in the documentary.
Yeah, they
like they
didn't build
it's
it.
supposed to be like the Pinterest of videos or
So
something.
like they didn't
Well,
build it. So it was like, can you really fault the company
Yes,
for?
you got popular because of.
you
No,
made the money
did.
you made
No, but
because
they
mad
did.
people came for the
Also-
porn.
Also,
Yeah.
you can't like if they were, let's say they were trying to achieve something like get a sponsorship or something
Right.
like that. They can't do it if the majority of
That's part of the reason.
Their thing is just porn.
That- yeah.
I mean, you can't get to where you want to be
Yeah,
if
with
it's
banking
just
stuff.
everybody thinks it's just porn.
Here's
So-
my problem with OnlyFans. If you ban porn and then start to lose money and then change your mind, fuck off.
No, by that time, everybody's gonna say fuck off though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
But,
But I think
let
like
the porn
this
be
is a
good.
great opportunity for people to just build their own website. If
Yeah.
you could continue to do it build your own website, charge the same prices you was doing anyway.
Yeah.
Just link it on all your bios.
Facts. I mean, there really is no stopping someone from doing it
not,
themselves.
and all it does too, it gives opportunity for somebody else to create a website kind of like it.
And
Oh, I'm sure there will be
everybody
one
just-
popping up.
No,
Girls. Should we get on this, guys?
Jump on this bandwagon.
shine.
What?
Brothel, online brothel. Go.
Oh my God, I always wanted to be the madam of a brothel. I think I would do well. I would treat my girls good.
Yeah, you would.
I would.
All right. Next topic is all right. So somebody got shot. This I think Jaron Bradford. So he got shot for over argument about some shoes.
We're gonna have to pause that. Who the fuck is that person?
Oh no, just some random.
Okay, rando.
He
Okay.
worked at a sneaker store, but I just wanted to just take a second because I'm a sneaker collector myself.
Facts.
So it's
I've
one of
heard
them
that.
things where it's like I saw it and I was like, recipe
You
for
give it,
family.
man.
Shot
Yeah,
over
mad
shoes.
respect. Yeah.
So over, $100 shoes is never worth it. And it was a kid that shot him. It was just an argument.
That's just all around
over
sad.
tickets and buying shoes that.
That was in LA.
Sounds
Yeah,
like he
this
had
is
easy access to a firearm.
Nah, he did. There's videos and everything.
Not even gonna get into that.
What happened, but yeah. So I just wanted to, rest in peace to him and
Yeah.
condolences to his family. And we got. I don't know if did you guys see the women's 100-meter race?
I did not, which is sad because I probably should have watched it because I was definitely cheering her on. She got what, second place? I just wanted her to
last.
dead last. Oh God, I thought she did better than that.
But yeah, no. I just want to give a shout out to the Jamaican women that won.
That one.
I'll talk about because I have a whole thing on this one. So like next episode, yeah,
You guys can get into it.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
get into it.
Yeah, he touched
I was gonna
No, 'cause
see if
I'm-
you look like you love that.
I love track, so it's one of those.
Well,
things,
that's
but-
your thing. Like
Yeah,
that's what
so
you
I just
do.
want to
Yeah.
congratulate the Jamaican women. They got 1, 2, and 3. Like they got.
Oh,
in the Olympics.
nice.
Yeah, in the Olympics they swept it, and they came and swept it again. So
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Congrats.
And I think what else we got? Oh, the FDA approves the vaccine, Pfizer vaccine.
Hot topic. Yeah. I mean, I'm
Vaccinated
curious
guys.
to see what happens. I'm vaccinated. I'll get the booster. I don't know how many
available
times
for
I'm
the
gonna
booster.
booster.
I'm vaccinated. I'm vaccinated, but I just saw my oncologist. I go to Penn for all my treatments and stuff. And I was just there and they were talking to me about the booster. So
Yeah.
the booster will be first available to me as somebody who's on immune compromising medication. So, and I'll get it. For me, it's a different level because I'm immune compromised. Like, listen, a bitch can't beat cancer twice and then COVID take her out.
That's
you know
a
what
lot.
I mean?
Like, that's a lot of C's
come
to be
on.
kicking your
so my
ass, yeah.
my son's vaccinated. I'm vaccinated. I'll get the booster. And it's for me, it's about protecting myself.
Gotcha.
But I also respect other people. I know I have plenty of people that are not vaccinated. And it's about respecting them and the risks that they're willing to take in their life. Everything's a risk in life.
Right.
Fuck this, everything's a risk in life. You drove here. It's about what risks you're willing to take. Some people aren't willing to take the risk of getting the vaccine, and I have to respect them. And
Yeah.
I'm so sick of all the
Back and forth about it. It's
Yeah.
annoying.
I'm done. Yeah. Do you, boo boo?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm curious to see what happens though, because if it is FDA approved.
No.
No, both of you aren't vaccinated,
Oh,
right?
you're not? Me
My mom's
neither.
been like,
My
Get in
parents,
your head.
my parents are the same way as his.
I can't come to the house.
Really?
I
Oh
mean,
wow. Okay.
Well, I think if you're around
Mandates
people who
really
are,
getting frustrating.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like me, I don't like you. You don't like being told what to do. Me,
Yeah.
if you keep doing that, no.
Shock
If
your
you're
face.
forcing
You
it
don't
onto
like
me,
being told what to do.
No, I don't
right?
like being, I do the opposite.
Pressuring me, forcing me.
I mean, I did say on the last podcast, if she leads, I follow in the bedroom. I did say that. You know what I'm saying? Hey. So I don't mind. Certain
I mean, I
situations.
think,
Hashtag
again,
re-listen to that episode.
The vaccine is a risk people have to be willing to take, and you have to do what's right for your family. Like if you have immune compromised people in your family, or if you are around a lot of elderly people, maybe you need to reevaluate and see if it's something that's right for you to do. But that's your decision.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you have to respect because, again, we already know Annie has, chosen not to be vaccinated. And at the end of the day, she respects my decision to do it. And it's my best friend. I'm going to respect her decision to do it as well. And I
had
think that some
trouble
people
in the
can't do that.
beginning because again, I come from a very Christian conservative family, so it's hard for me to not associate people, to not make it political, and it's not fucking political.
No,
and
it's a
stupid that
personal
we've made
choice.
it political. But in the beginning, it was hard for me because my family that are anti-vaxxers, they're anti-vaxxers.
Right, for everything.
They're like on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
So when I hear you don't get the vaccine, I'm like, are you a fucking anti-vaxxer? Like, what do you mean? Where it's simply like, no, I've made this decision for myself to not have this. I'm sure you guys have your fucking polio and mumps and measles vaccine.
Yeah.
Like,
Does this make you more comfortable with the idea, or are you still not?
I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah, that's how I am.
No.
What if work forces you to do it?
Bye.
I will be podcasting full time.
Got my business
Like, I'm
start
good, like,
full-time.
Brunch 24/7.
Like right now, even with my job, they can't afford to force us to do it because
Right.
majority of my coworkers,
There's
it's
a lot
like-
of jobs that
there's
are
like
like
6
that.
people that have taken out my job, and I work
That's
with
how it is
100.
at my job.
Yeah, I know they lose more people than
Now let me ask you this: do you wear a mask when you go
All
into
the time.
grocery stores?
I respect that. Like you,
See,
I respect
that's my thing.
everybody
It's the
else.
people who aren't vaccinated and the
Yeah.
people who aren't wearing masks in public. Those are the fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Don't be a dick about it.
Yeah, I
No,
Don't be a dick about
I don't
it.
be
exactly.
a dick. So it's like, and then other people, like during the pandemic, I went to Florida and they were looking at me crazy because I'm walking into buildings with.
Yeah.
Right, because
When
you're
I
like
was in-
living
I-
like the rest of the
I went
country
to
in
South
Florida.
Carolina and it was the
wild.
same way. Our Uber driver was like, "Y'all don't need your mask," and we were like, "Yes, the fuck we do."
Yeah,
bitch."
I don't want to breathe the COVID breath. Thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's where I'm at with it. But you know what I mean? Probably only if God like
It comes down from
Yeah.
the skies, goes,
He's
George,
like,
I'm
yo,
going to
you
need you
need
to
What
get
if you
that
got
vaccine.
COVID really bad?
I'll
That's the
fight
risk
it.
that-
That's a
That's
risk
the
I'm
risk
willing to
you're
take. Yeah.
And that's
like,
it. I don't trust.
feel like
I don't trust myself to survive that.
I wouldn't
So I'm gonna
survive
go ahead
it.
and get
It would kill.
vaccinated.
It would kill me.
like
Yeah.
I've worked this whole like during the shutdown. I was working and I was around
Same.
coworkers that had it, and I
Me
I was in
too.
real close contact with one that really had it bad.
yeah, her family
My
members.
Her family
member and a
members.
coworker,
Yeah.
I've had 2 positive exposures. I never got it.
But like, I would be
I've been
surprised to
working
see
the
if you
whole
guys are asymptomatic then.
I don't know.
And if
It's where you
like, I-
still
I
can
literally-
pass it around,
still can
but
vaccinated, so at
Like,
this point,
Facts.
I mean, that's where I'm.
Well, that's the thing. If I can I still get COVID? Yes,
Yeah.
just like
Most
I
definitely.
but just like you could still get pregnant on birth control. It's the
Exactly.
same
first
type
of all,
risk.
don't put that out there.
I'm
we
just
we
saying.
should talk about
Thank
it. We could have
you.
talked about that. Damn, I wanted to. That was a topic I actually wanted to talk about. But
Well, it's not too late. Fucking throw it in. We got a little
Well,
time.
it is.
It almost
It is
almost
so
too
much.
late.
I've been
It's
looking
almost
at the
too
time.
late.
That's
You
why
are
I was
paying
like,
attention.
But
yeah, I'm
my
paying
thing
attention.
is like because I'm vaccinated,
Yeah.
I got COVID.
You know-
I won't die.
Yeah, and your
That's
immune
my-
system
yeah.
isn't strong enough on its own, especially with your medication, that
Yeah.
you absolutely warrant getting the vaccine.
Yeah, and my cancer's in my mets are in my lungs, so
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
can't.
so you can't have
I
that
can't
company.
even
Yeah,
get the
she can't
flu. You know, I
fuck
can't
around
get
with her
nothing,
lungs,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I. And now, if I didn't have cancer, would I be vaccinated? I don't know.
It's a different story.
Because I
Yeah.
never get the flu shot. I'm not one that's like, you know.
And that's my thing. I never get the flu
yeah,
shot.
different
Yeah.
circumstances, you know? So I don't know, but I did what was best for, you know, me and my family. But I'm really sick of a lot of people are like judging me because my son's vaccinated. Like, how could you, you know? And I'm like,
That shit kid.
Yeah, that's your kid. Exactly.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like,
How you raise your kid.
I'm not going to yell at you that you're not vaccinated.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, that's the
fuck off.
problem is people can't
people
keep their
keep-
fucking
yeah.
opinions to themselves.
Yeah.
Hey, we do opinionated content.
Well, yeah, but that's different.
But we're also but I'm also not judging people.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like if it's not like if you didn't put it out there publicly for everybody, like Facebook,
Yeah.
for everybody,
Right.
like yo, my son's vaccinated, and then people had opinions. Then it's like
Yeah,
it's your
or
personal thing.
my family. And
Exactly.
theirs,
So
like,
it's your personal thing. So I
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we might as well go into quotables because we're running low on time. So
Okay.
quotables. Everybody got quotes.
I've got one.
have
I
one.
think
Am
I
I
might
supposed to
have
have a
made it
quote?
up. Yeah, bitch, she put it in the timeline.
I didn't know what it was.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Mine is short and simple. I really like that sound. 2 things you never fake: compliments and orgasms.
Good
I
one.
like it. I like it.
Thank you.
Who's that by?
I don't know. Maybe I heard it. Maybe I made it up. I don't know. I've been known to make up some wise ass shit.
If we
so.
know who's by, we just say the name. If not,
Shout
then
out to
it is
maybe
what it is.
Anonymous or Ashley.
Go next.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I hate you.
True.
Fucking
Didn't I just say that last
hate
episode?
you. You know I work at a fucking restaurant.
Say that one all the time. It's my favorite.
What's
I'm
your
gonna
quote, bitch?
I'm gonna go with one that I said earlier today, and that's straight men deny themselves great anal play. 'Cause they
That's
think
the
it'll
one you
make
went
them
with. You
gay.
made a fire
Yeah.
quote about parenting, and you went with
Seriously,
the anal
like-
No,
sex.
I really did because I'm very passionate about this. What
You
was my
are very
fire quote about
passionate about-
parenting? I don't remember.
I don't know. It was something about being good co-parents. Don't
Oh,
be
that
dicks.
the
I
kid
don't
comes
know.
first.
The kid comes first.
There you go.
That
Missed
was a
it.
good one.
Fine.
It's all right. Her other one was good
good.
too.
The pegging thing is crazy.
I'm not saying
You don't
pegging.
need
I
to
said
be
anal
pegged to
play.
enjoy
Anal
the
play is
pleasure.
still
Anal play. It's not pegging.
All right.
She sells the anal hard.
You can play it all up on the outside and still enjoy it.
So,
Don't go anywhere near
all right,
the
so
butt.
you not like anal. What is What's your reason?
So one
Since
time I
she
tried
thinks
it.
for
One
guys,
time I
yeah.
tried it. And the dude used spit for lube. So that was already a really
Fail.
bad situation. It just, why? It hurts. There's nothing really great about
See,
it.
bad experience.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean, maybe with the last dude that I was talking with, he would have been the one. He thought I was weird because I didn't like anal, but
Because he has a little dick.
I wanted
so
to say that, but I'm trying to be a grown ass better person. I wanted to be like, bro, the reason everyone has anal with you is because your dick is tiny,
Yeah.
but you don't know it.
How do you
I'm not
not
gonna
know
break
it
your
though?
heart.
He didn't know.
He knows. Do you guys know? You know.
We know.
Right.
You
know.
Yeah.
So okay, so he.
I think women do too. Like I've been told, like
No, women know you have a tiny
no,
dick.
No, I'm saying before they even see it, like I've been told, like some girls be like, "Yo, I knew you had a big."
I did. I
Straight
had.
up.
I
Women just
did.
know.
I
They're
mean,
like,
I
Yeah, I
think sometimes,
had an
sometimes
idea.
you think you know, and then they bust it out, and you're like,
And then you have to, yeah, like I went back for a second time because I was like, maybe the first time I was just shocked. Like maybe it's bigger than I thought it was. And then I saw it again and I was like, nah,
That's a
that's
crazy
definitely
thought.
the same thing.
bigger than I thought it was.
Maybe. I
If
don't
she said
know.
about me, don't come over. Just stay home.
Stop. You still owe us a trip to the nude beach. So.
Yo, let me know. I'm telling you. What I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
Facts. We are going on Sunday.
Dread swinging, meat swinging. I'm ready. Let's go.
Come on, show up. Be- Stop looking Deshaun in the eyes when you talk about your
I
dick.
looked at all three of them, and then my eye went back to you. You know what I'm
Why does
saying?
it always go back to him?
I'm just saying though. I'm off on
I've been going
Saturday.
all summer. It's
She's been going all summer.
amazing. I went with my new man.
I'm only off on Monday, so
The last time we went, we saw a caged dick.
yeah.
Yeah.
It popped out. It popped out of the ocean like Ariel and
We
the Little
did see that.
Mermaid.
How would you do feel?
Did you see it again?
He,
No, I didn't go. That was the last time I
don't
went.
know if he would be. I mean, there's just so many other dicks out there.
You would think, you know.
Yeah.
Not like
But
this
the
The
one.
cage
though.
dick was wild.
That was a
I
lot.
don't know about if it's like a group outing. I think it'd be one thing, but
Oh no, I don't want to see your man's naked. Is that where the question went? Jenny and I were having a side talk.
Did you go when her man went?
No.
Oh yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, no. We went on our Broadz trip. We saw the
Yeah.
penis in a cage. It
tell him he
fucking
ain't gotta
was
worry
Out of
crazy.
the cage?
No,
Oh,
it
no,
popped
it
out of
did
the
not
ocean.
pop out of the cage.
He was
That shit
coming
was
out of
in
the
a
water, and
cage.
it was just like it looked like the Little Mermaid coming
There
up
was
on
a
that
lot of
scene
dick
in the
jewelry
rocks.
in
It was
general.
crazy.
There was a lot of dick jewelry the
Prince
last time we were there.
Albert's,
Yeah.
Cock rings.
Old dudes, old white dudes especially, really have their dicks
I know.
pierced a lot.
The gym, it's ridiculous. It's
Really?
in
Oh,
See it
that's
through the gym shorts.
Oh no!
No, in the
The
gym.
locker room.
And they're like the gym locker rooms.
Yeah, it's true.
They just take a shower, throw the towel over their shoulder, and
You
have
know that they've gone to
conversations.
Gunnison Beach in New
that?
Jersey.
You go to the gym?
No, I don't go to
I was about to say, they need a.
Yeah, the gym is
They should
kinda
take our
crazy.
membership away from
Yeah.
Gunnison because we look at a lot of dicks while we're there.
Yeah, we look at a lot.
But yeah, no, I'm with
They're
the sis though. You
everywhere.
know?
What? It's so freeing.
let
You
it-
So
should
sad that I
go.
have to work on Sunday.
I'm
It's at
ready
the
to let it
beach.
just-
It's at the end of Sandy Hook. Not at the gym. First of all, not to be rude to us, but do we look like we have a gym membership?
Was that you wrote the gym?
You never know. You never know.
Couldn't assume.
Facts.
You never know. You guys could have been starting. You never know.
No, my job is enough cardio. Thanks.
Got it. You're right. All right. So who's next?
Me.
Oh, don't look at you. Don't look at you. Sorry.
All right, no risk, no story. The universe will not hand you anything that is worth having.
Wow, that was good.
really
That was good.
All right.
You trying to shit on my shit, bro.
I don't even. Yo, I give you mad props. Listen back to the episode. I'll be
Hashtag
giving mad
me
props for his. Hey, who said that? Yeah.
Marcus Alvarado. He's like an artist.
All right, shout out to
Nice.
Marcus, man.
Go for you for knowing who said your quote. I made it up or someone said it.
Even in success, there can be pain. Even in triumph, there can be tribulations. But how you respond and the lens in which you view those situations provide an opportunity for growth and change.
Facts.
And that's by
Oh, y'all are balls deep on your quotes.
Wow.
We're over here like
do this every
teamwork
episode.
makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's a
Straight
deep
men deny
quote.
themselves anal play.
Oh my god. That's so
I'm real deep, if you know what I mean.
Whatever.
But this is Sydney McLaughlin. That's my baby though. So she put up a video on Instagram where she had just won like the Olympic trials and she was crying even
Okay,
afterwards.
I'm glad you specified who that was. I hear
Yeah.
McLaughlin. I think of the
She-
sad
she-
dog video.
Yeah, she won.
You
This
know
is
what I'm
before the
talking about.
Olympics. She recorded a video of her like venting.
Yeah.
And she was really sad because people that she thought would be, she just broke the record, right? So people that she thought would be like more excited for her, like her friends and family, they weren't that excited.
I am
it's
so
kinda like-
sad that she had to learn that lesson in like a public
so she
setting.
kind of like,
That sucks.
you know, shot a video, and then after Olympics, she put it online.
Yeah.
For other people that go through anything like that, even if when you win, still, you know. Yeah.
Oh, there's always going to be haters. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Yeah.
So that's why. All right, but yeah, I mean, hey,
This was fun, guys.
Yeah.
And when we did a time.
When are we gonna actually have brunch though? That's what I want.
Oh,
Never
fun
ready.
time.
We'll do that before we go to the Green Door sometime.
Yeah.
Also followed by the nude beach.
Nude Beach, I'm with the shit.
Also, one more time, don't forget we're 3 Single
let
Broads
them
with
know
the
where
Z.
they can find
Yes,
you.
follow us on all the same places you follow your brunch boys, on Apple, on Spotify, on Apple especially. I learned this one from you. Fucking rate us and
Yes,
review
it takes
us
you up the charts.
and move us up the damn charts, please, so we can
That's
quit our
important.
9 to 5s
Everybody
and
that
live our
has an iPhone,
podcasting
all your
life.
friends that have iPhones, tell them to. That's what I be doing.
Please
I be like,
do,
oh,
yeah.
you got an
Yeah.
iPhone? Just rate me. You don't have to listen.
You don't even
Just
have
write
to
a review.
listen. Just rate us
Just
and
rate it.
review
Yeah.
us. Say we're awesome. Help us get to the top.
Exactly. 'Cause then-
But do you listen to us, though, moral support?
he doesn't even listen to us. So
Also, 3 Single Broads.
Facts.
3 Single Broads podcast is our Facebook group, which is really fun.
Yes,
And you
follow
can get
our
a taste of us.
Facebook
So follow
group.
us on Facebook, 3 Single Broads on Instagram, and 3singlebroads@gmail.com is our email.
Yes. Tell us about your pegging stories.
Oh my God, if you pegged someone or you want to be pegged, please.
If you want to be pegged, please send us an email because there's 2 people. It depends on what you want. Do you want some lovin' or do you want some roughness?
caress my butt.
Yeah. Do you want a spoon after or do
great.
you just want to leave?
You want to leave.
Crazy.
Oh my God.
But yeah. With that said, same with us. Make sure you follow us on our Instagram at the Official Brunch Boys. Even though it's scrolling at the bottom, everything's in the
I
description.
know our screen got messed up, but that background's nice.
But yeah, we're gonna put your information in our description as well. So if
Nice.
you know,
Appreciate it.
yeah, we'll put all that in there. Just make sure you follow us. Buy some merch. We got merch available.
Nice.
All that's in our bio. So yeah, I mean,
Support
Thanks,
your
guys.
boys and your broads.
Yeah.
I really
Boys and
appreciate
broads.
you guys coming on.
Thank you for
Thanks for
having us
having us.
We'll
on.
do this again, and we'll have some more. I got a couple more questions.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure.
well, I have all the
And we
questions.
have so many answers. So yeah, we're ready.
So hopefully we come on yours, and then you guys come back on ours.
We'll just
Yeah.
keep doing it.
We'll just keep
gonna
doing
keep
this.
coming back and forth.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
is dope, and I appreciate you guys coming. So
Yeah, thanks, guys.
my usual, if you're down right now in life, make sure you keep going. Life is hard, but keep your head up. Eventually, you will get through it. And if you're already up, keep pushing because it never stops.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep reaching.
Yeah, eventually we'll all make it to where we want to be, and even then, it probably gets a little harder to do what you do anyways.
Facts.
Yep.
Yeah, keep pushing and never stop. So yeah, with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. We appreciate you guys joining us for another week. I mean, that's what I got for them. I mean,
Nice.
so,
It
yeah.
feels weird not doing our ending on this
Yes,
one.
sir. So
Don't forget
To wrap up your dicks.
yeah, fuck with it. And there it is. Yeah. But yeah, thanks for joining us for another week. We'll catch you guys again next week, each and every week.
Bottomless mimosas.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We out of here.
You're conscious over there, man. It's crazy.